Hey, Nick. Hey, Hollywood. Hey, Chance. Hey, Brooklyn. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Give me a second. You gonna wait for some? Try and wait for some more y'all to get on up in here. Would you stop? Don't forget to hit the like as you come in. Hit the like, and hit that like as you come on in. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Spicy. What's up, boo?
Hey, good.
What's up? I took me a long nap, right?
I see. I was like,
And
just
then I
tapping
had to,
my fingers. I was tapping my fingers, counting my toes and everything. Oh,
then I had to get me something to munch on. Oh, man, because I didn't want to stop. I know I'll leave y'all in a minute. My stomach started growling. I had to say, let me get me something to munch on. I was supposed to have did this like 4 days ago, but every time you turn around, something else, it's something else, it's something else. So let me cut this down. We're gonna start with Miss Fufu, the new teacher, who just is dumb. Dumb. Let's start with the hey, Sister 90, how are you doing? Thank you, love. Don't forget, guys, as you come in, hit that like. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh man, I should be watching me a show or something. I ain't being up with you guys all
I
night. I'm
just
not
watched
gonna
me a
do it.
good old movie. I was all into it. I mean, that movie was good.
What you was watching?
It was called Freaks.
Who?
Freaks.
Oh Lord, they buy.
But no, no, it's not what you think. And it wasn't, it's, I thought that too. Like, huh? But no, honey. Ooh, that movie had me going from beginning to end.
Oh, now are we gonna listen to this whole thing? Definitely not, because I ain't staying up with you guys all night. Right? I was gonna cover some stuff I was supposed to cover before. But either way, this is Miss Fufu. He got them nigglets. He got them nigglets, the
Is she,
nigglets
I know
out there
she's not
trying to
going to
teach.
try to act like she knows something important.
Yes, man.
Oh, this is going to be a mess.
This why. This is why they're still there. People don't realize. People like why they still there because they still are free. Even though Nature Boy is still controlling them and everything, they're still there because they are free. Hey, Rain, baby. They still are free. And that's what makes them still stay there. Where did they get that big whiteboard from? I don't even, girl, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. Because, they're good con artists and stuff. So, of course, they're going to make people, this is why I tell people all the time. And people was trying to argue with me. And it's so crazy that Pisces did a video, and I told people this years ago. I was on a platform, or somebody came up on my platform. I don't know, and they was talking about, you know, how why the women pick the bad guys and don't pick the good guys. And I said because they know what they're getting when they pick the roughnecks. They don't know what they're getting with the guy in the suit. Don't let the suit fool you. A lot of them have hidden agendas. Some of them just wear the suit because that's what their job requires. Just because somebody has a good job doesn't make them a good person. So their job may require them to wear a suit and a tie and smell good. But them the ones that do the most abuse to their women. They cheat just as much. So we don't know who's a good guy. How does somebody know this person is a good guy unless you get to know them? You can't even assume that guy who you pook and ray, oh, just because they don't got a job and they make babies all over, so do them guys do too. But at least of them girls like I know he a dog. I know he this. I know he that. But when you see them guys with them suits and stuff, you don't know. And a lot of them are worse. A lot of them play the mind games. Them are the ones that's always, oh yeah, I gotta work late. I gotta work late. I gotta work late. Uh-huh. Then the ones have them secret lives. So that's why women go to where they claim, where they figure it's more safer. Because I see, I how they say about, what's that old saying? Talk about this the devil you do know. That don't mess with the devil you don't know. Like I know what I'm getting myself into. I know I don't know what I'm getting myself into with this guy. And then I probably showed that video. I probably said it was on TikTok. And I said I've been saying this for forever, forever. They don't mess with the geeks and the. How do we know you're a good guy? We don't know that because you got a suit on. A lot of women find that out too late. They find that out too late. I'm not giving y'all 2 hours. Well, let me start this. I want to get. We're gonna talk about the scams and stuff. I want to get on to her teaching.
So the cells in our body
Now listen to the dumb stuff that come out her mouth. So she start off stupid. But let's go.
Body, they see us as God.
I didn't even know our
The
cells had
cells
eyes.
in our body, they can't see us.
You just said they see us as gods. Which
They
one is
can't
it?
see us, but they know that we exist.
You said they see us as gods.
And because the little tiny cells all in your body can't see you, but know that you exist, guess what they see you as? God.
So how they see us
My
as gods?
actions, my thoughts,
This
my
girl.
behaviors, everything that I do, everything that I eat and
Hey,
feed
Mother
my
Love.
cells, that is the controlling and compelling force for the cells in my body.
See, after that part, I couldn't hear no more because you started off stupid. Number one, they don't see you at all. They just have a job to do. They don't see you as nothing. They don't even know you exist. Your kidney does not know you exist. Your liver does not, it just has a job to do in the body. You know these organs exist. You have to take care of the organs. Everything else has a job to do. It does its job. It has no feelings. It has no emotions. It does not look at you like you're God. How can something not see you and not know you there, but they see you as God? They don't see you as nothing. You have to take care of it, or it doesn't work anymore. If they saw you as God, yo, where they find these people at? God damn.
Cells in my body can't see me, but they say, wow, okay, this is what's going on.
They didn't say that.
We're controlling the equilibrium in our own bodies by the thoughts, actions, food, everything we put in our mind and feed ourselves. Our environment is feeding this environment within us. It's all fractal.
Go ahead, teacher.
And this is where it gets deep, right?
Yeah, tell me. Get deep, girl.
Just like the cells in our body who can't see us but know that we exist, that is the same exact thing that is analogous to our body.
She said
this
analogous?
Right here, this human avatar. That is.
She said analogous. Listen, girl, nobody mess up words but me, okay? Police. That's because I'm getting kind of old. But I write my own, I guess, analogous. Okay.
The same as us in nature. That is the same as us living on this earth. We cannot necessarily see the bigger body that we're in, but we're living in a body. Nature is the controlling and compelling force of the human being, the human cell. This is where people get an idea of God. This is where the idea of God comes from. Because we can't necessarily see the controlling and compelling force that seems out of our control. We can't see it, but we know that it exists. And this is where false religions come in and say, oh, God is some white man in the sky. Oh, we know that God is there. We can't see it, but we know it exists. This is where that thinking comes in. Just like the cells in our bodies. I can't see Efru necessarily, but I know I'm a cell in this body.
Our cells ain't say none of the above. Our cells don't say shit. Our cells have a job to do. You got to take care of your inner. Your inner is not like, oh my God, I can't see you. What's up, boo? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jesus.
I see Efru as God. Same way here. Just like how the cells in our bodies, they feed off of what we eat. The fat in our bodies, they feed off of that, right? The cells in our body, they get the oxygen from the blood flowing through our body, just like us on this earth. What do? We eat it from the body. aka the earth, just like the cells in our body. We living on this body, eating from the earth. Where we get our oxygen from, the waters, just like the cells in our bodies, they get the oxygen from our blood flowing throughout our body. It is the same thing.
Oh God.
And once we realize as cells that we are actually the body that we're living on, that's when you understand that you are God through biology. So imagine one of my cells in my body says, oh snap, we're living inside of my Efru's body. Efru is me. This little cells in my body is like, Efru is me. And then another cell is like, blasphemy. You're not Efru. How could you say that? Blasphemy. No. That's the same thing that you see.
So that's why we do organ transfers, right? So that's why we do organ transfers. And then, okay, some could be rejected, but that's not because it says, well, you know what, this is not my right body. You know, organ transfers. That's what I thought too, James. Hey, James, how are you? Welcome. And I say blasphemy. That's why they do organ transfers, right? It's an organ, not a cell. It's an organ. And they never said you were God. They don't talk. They just have a function. They have a function.
Well, her organs talk to her, and they know her, and
They
she
call her
has
God.
a personal relationship with her organs.
Well, I know she lying because Malia organs ain't talk to her because them organs scrambled like eggs. So your organs and your cells ain't talking to y'all because y'all got all kind of stuff up in that cootie that's, y'all got all kind of foreign objects up in there. Y'all got unknown diseases. Y'all ain't communicating with y'all organs, so you can cut that out. And why is she standing up there looking like the Black Panther movie in front of that grease board? Like who is she talking? Who's reading the board?
I didn't see it, but
Who's reading the board?
She really looked like she at a funeral or something. Shoot.
Hey man.
Someone said we need a brain transplant. Yeah, she need a brain transplant. Exactly. Dear Lord.
Right. I was going to say she communicating with all these cells. Why aren't you communicating with your brain cells, stupid? Because them cells ain't working. Them motherfuckers is out to lunch. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they said, hey, whoa, I'm inside of Efru's head or whatever. But you need to get in touch with them. Tell them motherfucking brain cells to phone home. Wherever they at, they are scattered somewhere over this planet. Tell them to phone home. You need help.
They said, I'm God. So she's trying to say,
God damn.
I know what she's trying to apply. I know what she's trying to get at, but she's a terrible teacher. She's trying to say, well, if our inner cells feel like that, so and we feel like we God, so then that makes us God. No, stop trying to people got to stop that. Because see, even when the 5%ers did that, they called each other God body. They didn't say I'm God. They said I'm God body. It's a difference. So when they used to say like peace God or whatever, they wasn't calling each other God. They said, you God is body. It's a difference. It's a big difference. But they trying to make us think that we're all gods. We are not. We always want to be something that we are not. How about just be you, just be human? I'm so sick of all these damn lessons. That's why I don't go. People want to go to. That's why I don't go to meetings no more. I'm so serious. I be missing everything. I get tired of hearing this bull crap. You get tired. Like damn. Now I gotta hear about cells and stuff, calling people God. No, we're not listening to this whole thing because she ain't gonna aggravate my damn nerves.
I'm gonna stay on mute too because I done had to already apologize to Mother Love's Logic because I hate my mouth is so reckless and I hate talking crazy when she's in. But they just make me. I'm on mute though. We're gonna get through this. I'm on mute.
But they make it so hard. They make it so hard. They make it so hard. Let's go.
Doing. We're like, hello, everybody. We are cells living in our body on planet Earth. We are God. We are everything is fractal. Everything is I. The cells in my body aren't separate from me. They are me. I wouldn't even be who I am right now to this day if it wasn't for the cells in my body. That's the very.
Now you see where it says that 9 God, whoever he is, I want to get on him. Now, who sent $9.99 to the broadcaster? It says 9 God, and then doesn't Solar goes by Amaru, or is that his whole name? I don't know, but we do know that Solar is associated with that 9 God creature. We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to that creature. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, he one of the affiliates. 9 God is definitely affiliate. Him and Solar is linked up on they scamming right now. So yeah.
And look, he sent $9.99 to broadcaster. So I don't know if that's money or whatever. Right? But we shall carry on. I just want
to cosmic currency.
Oh God. Yeah, okay. Okay. You better go reach to the stars, then look to the stars, then and count your money.
Very essence of where we came from when we were in the womb. So when we say, hello, everybody, I am God. We are God. We are all one. We are all one living in the same body. And then people are like, blasphemy. Jesus Christ is our God in this body. Blasphemy. How could you say you're God? The cell in my body's like saying to the other cell in my body's like, blasphemy. How can you say that you're Ephru? Well, because we're living in Ephru's body and we're all one part of a functioning ecosystem within the body. And this is fractal to
Practical?
this.
Fractal?
We are living
what else
inside our body.
You ain't get to that board yet.
So with that being said, when you look at Christian religion, when they say when the Bible says me and my Father are one, they say me and my higher self are one being. The cell in my body saying me and Ephru are one being. The cells in my body see me as God, as their higher self.
That's a lie.
I am in the controlling.
I ain't never seen, no, baby. They don't see you as your higher self. That's why if you don't take care of them, they'll show you how they see you. When you're sitting up in dialysis and shit, they don't see you as nothing. You got to take care of yourself. The organs don't see you as nothing. The organs see it as you don't do this and you don't do this. This is what the hell I'm going to do. You're going to obey your organs. You're going to obey your liver. You're going to obey your kidneys.
You want me to show you how much sense that don't make? If your cells looked at you as God, then how do you look at another cell that's supposed to be part of you and you are a servant to that cell?
Thank you. And I didn't know that they could see these things. I didn't know they had
thoughts. Exactly, but we're going by her logic. That's so stupid. They're in there having a conversation about, oh my God, that's blasphemous for you to think that you're God because you're just a cell in Ephru's body. Well, then how is God how is a God to your own cells? Then how does that become a servant to somebody else's cell? See, these people is crazy. They just talk. She's trying her best to regurgitate as much as she memorized from the hours and hours and hours. And it's just like sitting back listening to a tape of anybody or anything. If you listen to Nature Boy would lecture them for 8 hours sometimes, had these meetings, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours a day. That's part of cult indoctrination, sleep deprivation, food deprivation. But if you listen to any album, I don't care if you hated the artist, if you listen to that music for 1,500 hours, you know every song by heart, frontwards and backwards, and all the ad libs and everything else. That's all she's doing. She's just playing back the recording that's etched in her brain. That's why she's stumbling. She don't even know what she's talking about. But you can hear all the Nature Boys, his little lives, and different times he went on his rants. That's all she's doing. She's just regurgitating as much as her memory will allow her to. It's just amazing to me, though, just how people can just talk endlessly about nothing, about absolutely nothing. If anything that she said or thought or believed was true in any way, Nature Boy would not be in jail. That's a fact. He's in jail. So therefore, everything that you're talking about, everything that you say, it can't be true. His divine melanin and the carbon in his DNA, and his DNA was activated down in the tropics, and he's God. He's sitting in a jail cell in Gwinnett County. Stop playing. And you homeless. You homeless. That's why they doing green screen lives, you know, with some fake beach and a purple beach in the background, because they ain't got nowhere to be. Your cells are confused.
Exactly.
My bad. I'm on mute.
And I ain't never seen God get set up ever. I ain't never seen nobody.
Who can set up God?
Exactly.
Yeah, who can set up God? That's the stupidest thing. That's the stupidest thing.
You go to God, you still taking down a black man, but you said the man is God.
He's God, so he ain't. How can you be taking down a black man? And how can God be accused of bape? I'm not gonna ever pray to no God that get accused of bape. Are you playing? Are you serious?
Set up, because we ain't never heard God get set up. At least my cells are not doing the Jackson 5 no more. Okay. Hey, Miss Real.
How come your cells can't figure out how to eat every day without you begging? I mean, we talking about nature. You're so connected to nature. Why aren't you living in it? See, they can't live in nature, which they claim that they're connected to. All of this is about nature. There's no cell phones in nature. They always say the animals don't wear clothes, so why should the animals don't have cell phones and computers either? So why do you?
Well, first of all, the animals do wear clothes. If the animals did not wear clothes, we wouldn't have boots. We wouldn't have shirtless. We wouldn't have wool. You know, so when you take all of that off, that's when they're naked. They hair or they fur or whatever, that's their clothes. You ain't never seen a dog, animals with no clothes on. Even they are protected. Stop it. So don't make it seem like our skin will be equivalent to no. They have fur. They have something. They got hair that it sheds. People can shave it.
He said, "Don't
shave off our. You can't shave off our skin, and we will still live. You can shave off their clothes, and it would just grow back. You can't just take all our skin off, and it's just gonna grow back. Girl, shut up. Girl, bye." Mm-hmm.
For somebody to be so connected to nature, how many animals did you ever see in their camp?
A turtle, the turtles that they left behind, and poor turtles.
Right. But these are people who are so connected to nature. You would think they would have symbiotic relationships with animals naturally because we're part of that ecosystem, right? But none of them are ever in the jungle. They always on their cell phone.
Well, the whole planet Earth is nature, first of all.
Thank you. That's what the tropics is just
entire planet.
Listen,
Earth,
at certain times
at
certain times of the year, Miami, Florida is the tropics. So all of this, you know, people try to put all this mystical, magical shit on absolutely nothing. She's talking about all these cells. What is that doing for you right now? You don't have a place to live. You don't know how to feed yourself. You're waiting on a cult leader to get out of jail. And your body is racked with disease and your mind is gone. What is it what's the end goal? They don't have one. They don't know. They have no idea. I don't even think. I don't know, man. I think, and you know what's even more. Well, I ain't gonna say more. What's just as sick as them is the people who send them money. Because what I figured out about those people is they don't send them money because they feel bad for them. They feel sorry for them. They send them money so they can stay online. Because some people just like laughing at stupidity and pain and misery and mental illness right in front of them. What makes better TV than a crazy person? What makes better TV than somebody getting beat? Watching a fight, watching somebody get beat. That's great TV now. That's great social. That's content. It's not even abnormal anymore. It's called content now. Attention is the new drug, and everybody is on it. Everybody trying to get high. Attention is the new drug because people will do. There's no limit to what people will do to. And the crazy part is they'll do anything to go viral on social media. But what really is that in the scheme of life? If say you're 20 now and you go viral for some dumb shit, and then 20 years from now you're 40, what is that gonna mean in your life? These people have they've just totally given up on life. That's the only reason you could stand up there and regurgitate that same bullshit that sent Nature Boy right to jail. They don't know anything else. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know they're not gonna work. They can't work. Where would they work? They don't have an attention span as long as a newborn, and they have no skills. They can't communicate to people without talking about the knowledge. They can't have a regular conversation about anything. Anything. So these people have totally given up on themselves and their lives. And so this is what they're reduced to. They're reduced to a caricature. Efferu, Aya, Velvet, Solar. These are all fictitious names for fictitious people who live fictitious lives. And that's crazy but that's what we've come to in this generation.
Yep.
You got people dressing up wearing costumes, and they'll say anything to see if somebody will bite, and then you'll get a few hundred people to follow, then you'll get a few thousand. Next thing you know, you're getting paid for doing something totally immoral, something totally degrading to yourself and to the people that you interact with in that space. But they don't care because they ain't got nothing else. Like I said, their bodies are destroyed, their minds are destroyed. The relationships that they had with most of the people who love them is probably destroyed. They have children that they abandon. Those relationships will never be repaired because they can't even repair themselves. How do you think they're going to repair a relationship with a child that they abandoned to go be in a cult? And then that kid is going to come up and all he's got to do is click carbonation.
And it's not the fact that they're just in a cult. That's not the bad part. The bad part about this particular cult is they're constantly on. Like if you go into a cult and nobody like sees you, then a child will probably be more a little sympathetic. But if I constantly got to see your face every day and hear how you denounce me. See, a lot of them kids, when they go to other cults, you didn't hear them, I denounce you and I'm your higher self. You don't see, it's a difference. A big difference.
Yeah. And think about this too. Would you want to know this much personal, intimate detail about your mother? Would you want to know that a dude was, not only that he was, having sex with her, but the specific ways that he was having sex with her and the things she was doing.
I'm trying to learn YouTube lingo.
Yeah, my bad. I'm trying to catch myself. No, Miss Leo, they all have anxiety. They all are nervous people. You can tell. It's like a woman. If a woman been in an abusive relationship for 10 years, she's not going to be better in a year, 2 years, 5 years even sometimes. Sometimes it takes double the time that they were in an abusive relationship to really let all of that go and be normal again.
But a lot of times them triggers don't go away. They may have let go of the abuse, but the minute they see like another minute, then it triggers them. So sometimes them triggers never, just like some people be in the army or whatever.
Yeah,
they may have gotten over it, but as soon as they hear the word pop, it could be a bag of chips they're dropping.
Well, I get it, but the thing about that, the thing about that, it's like healing. You could be healing forever, or you could be triggered forever. But what you have to realize is that being in a cult, the one thing that they said is that they were healing generational curses. But in fact, what they were doing is they were reinforcing every negative thought that person ever had about themselves, and they're reinforcing it daily. And not only that, they've done damage to 2 generations of people.
What they did was they're gonna need healing now. When they went there, we don't know if they needed healing.
No, that's not what I was saying. Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna need it now. What I'm saying is exactly they it's just ironic to me that they were saying, oh, we heal generational curses. But what they did was put generational curses on people. And what they did was that thing with triggers. That's why he always wanted to know what their triggers were, because he pushed them every day. Each one of them, he knew every single thing that triggered each one of those people. And it was just a constant barrage of, okay, we're going to trigger Malia today. Then they get tired with Malia. Then they go, okay, we're going to trigger Pisces today. We're going to trigger this person. We're going to trigger, Ephru. We've seen it.
Right. That's why I said they went there. They went there probably talking about we need a healing. But in all reality, they never, all of these, because I don't like to just narrow it down just to them. All of these scam artists, they always talk about, oh, we're healing. That's the main thing these scam artists use. But in all
they
reality,
have to give you a sob story.
But at that age, what are you really healing from?
Nothing. They have to give you a sob story to pull you in, because they have to have a reason for you to feel sorry for them. I came from a bad home, so I came and found my soul family, and I'm healing. See, if they didn't have that narrative, they would just, then the true narrative would be, you know what? I didn't really have a bad life. I came from a decent home, loving, supportive family. I just didn't want to do shit with my life. And so I found some people that kind of on the same vibe that I'm on, and I'm going to go link with them and see what's up with that. That's what it really is. That's all it is. Yeah. And it's nothing more than that. So all this, I'm on a spiritual journey, I'm doing shadow work. All of these are these sexy pseudo spiritual religious words that make people feel good. We're in their group. They vibrated toward us, and then they vibrated away. Like, get your ass out of here. Stop trying to make all this stuff complicated. It's a hustle. It's a scam. It's just like that dude that everybody knows. Y'all know him. Y'all all know him. Some of them are in our family. Some of them are our brothers and our cousins or our daddies that they never had their own apartment. Every time you went to check them out, they lived with a chick. And most of the time they was driving her car. They might not have been no bad dude or mistreating a woman or abusing a woman, but they really wasn't no good, and they was shiftless and they was lazy, and they found a woman they could latch on to. That's all these people are in a younger version. That's it. I don't care how cute they are. I don't care what kind of side backstory they have. At the end of the day, I don't care about no other dimension. I don't care about another realm. I live in this one. And in this one, I can't go out and do certain things because I will get put in jail. I cannot go out and do certain other things because I might get unearthed. I can't do certain things or say certain things in a certain situation because I may lose my job. These people don't want to adhere to the constructs of this society. I'm not saying you gotta, then they'll try to cloak it in. Oh, white supremacy. No, your ass lazy. Whatever realm you live in, that's not reality. We have to have a job so that we can pay a mortgage or rent on an apartment or somewhere to shelter us that's stable. And in order to do that, we have to make
he
money.
said, I ain't got that much time. I'm only here for 2 hours. Remember, he
My
said
bad.
that. But go ahead, Kev.
My bad. No, I'm gonna shut up. That's my cue. I gotta go in here and catch these freaks in the chat. The girls for us, and
oh my God,
they get to, you know how they did. Soon as we get in the middle of a good bill, but no, I ain't gonna run on. But I just
no, we got a lot of stuff up with them. No, but
I'm gonna go on mute so we can get through as much as this as we can stand without puking. Okay, I'm on mute.
Other guy, I couldn't put Chief nothing up there. I'm like, y'all gonna have to just see him. I'm not putting all this. Oh, I'm not,
that nut.
I can't do that.
Nah,
there's a couple of nuts that we're gonna talk about. I just didn't want to put their name in the title. I wasn't writing Chief. This. No, you
we don't call it none of that
in my title.
We don't get him no type of title. No, we don't get him no type of title.
No,
that nigga just screwball. That's all he is.
Once I get a nickname for him,
nutbag.
But we're not gonna hear this whole thing anyway. But I just want to show y'all. She's a teacher, guys.
Compelling force of what they eat. Whatever I eat, that's what the cell's gonna feed off of inside of my body. Whatever the earth produces, that's what we're gonna eat off of and feed off of in this
girl's
body.
So dumb.
Me and my Father are one. But when the cells in your body don't know that they are one with you, guess what that makes? A cancer cell. A cancer cell.
She said,
so what does that mean?
Under it.
Are the Christians the Antichrist?
She said,
what is she talking about?
That's right, bad boss lady. She said Christian.
Because the Christians are the one that says blasphemy to say you're God.
You're so goddamn dumb, bless her soul.
You aren't separate from God. Blasphemy to say that you are one with the higher being and the higher self. Blasphemy. There's only one. But truly, living in that separation is the cancer.
What?
That's like a cell in my body saying blasphemy for saying you're efferute, and then continue all the other processes.
I said the tape recorder and skipped it
because that one
hit a glitch.
In my body doesn't understand that it is one with my body, doesn't understand that it is one with the other cells in my body, and they're all working as one to make this one, and everything is just one broken up into different ones. So in the Bible, you know, it wasn't saying me and my Father. Me and my further.
Me and my further.
Further God are one.
Me and my further God.
Sun,
what?
When I look up at the stars, I see me.
You saw you.
It's nothing separate. I see me. I'm looking into myself.
You saw yourself.
Poppy said when you take a microscope and look up at the stars, you're looking inside of your own body.
Really?
You're looking inside.
Wow. Yeah.
So when a cell doesn't know that they're one with the body, or they don't know, when you understand you're one with the body, you know that I am God.
She's losing weight. She got to pull them clothes up.
You know that I am God.
Pulling big granny panties up.
The earth as such. You treat your own self as such. If not, guess what you're doing?
Tell me.
You living within the lower self realm.
Oh gosh.
You giving your energy to a system that's pulling oil from the earth, fucking up the ecosystem, genetically modifying your food, aka when you eat genetically modified food, you genetically modifying your genetics.
That's everywhere you go. Shit.
That's everything she eating.
This is the cancer cell. This is the cancer cell that says blasphemy We are not one with this earth. This is a
Okay, so what's she
cancer.
saying? She got cancer?
Hold on,
When
I
you
She's
can't
saying
hear
that a
Google,
you.
lot.
are
Hold on.
humans a part of
He's saying
nature?
it's a
And it
cancer
says,
cell.
or you Google what is nature, and it says everything in the universe and all of this phenomena outside of human nature,
She look
outside of
confused
human
as hell.
activity.
Mhm.
That don't even make no sense.
You don't make no
But the
sense.
community cell says we are one. I am the universe and all of its phenomena. All human activity is a part of nature. But we're moving as cancer cells in our own bodies, being destructive to our body, harming our body. This body and the earth's body. When you don't know who you are, you're going to harm this body, right? The cancer cell, aka the lower self, white man, not all white people, but less melanin, the less able you understand the connection. The cancer cell that has went around, raped, pillaged, forced Christianity and religion on people. Poppy said that our king said when the virus, aka white supremacy, the cancer cell came around our body, earth, there was ejecting
What?
misinformation. You gotta here, take this Bible. You gonna take this Christianity, or they took you out. You gonna get this. You gonna get this religion. You gonna get this Bible, or you gonna die. Was forced to take on this misinformation.
Just like you forced to say this dumbass, this dumb behind stuff. This is a force, and y'all be taken out too. See, the hypocrisy is something else. The hypocrisy is something else. She looks like, hey, Stash. She looks like she is it. Yeah, she in the second place, baby. They trying to get first of all somebody writing. Oh, you got pretty handwriting. She ain't write that. When
She did
people
not write that because she can't even read that.
Right, but when people usually teaching, they write as they're teaching. That's already there.
Thank you. She
But
can't even
people
put a
don't know
sentence
that.
together. She did not write that. She can probably barely read that. I bet you if you had her read that whole board straight through, she couldn't.
I don't remember any of this in the biology class. I don't know what I do remember in biology class, but I don't remember none of this neither. I don't remember none of this. Now they're trying to go after Christianity. They're trying to go after religion. First of all, ain't we in a new time now? We in a new time now. A lot of people done left the church. So what's your point? What's your point? But as you see, what they doing is working. They pay for this lawyer. They pay for this lawyer. And little do they know, man, oh man, when they come home, when he get home, whenever he get home, one day he's have to get released. He gonna tear y'all up.
Now, what I really wanted to know, I didn't get a chance to ask Velvet, but I really wanted to know if y'all gonna start the new carbonation. What about Efru and them? What they gonna? Who are they then?
They the love game. You ain't see it?
No, they not.
Mm-hmm.
No, they not.
Mm-hmm.
They are not the love game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. You know the thing about this though.
But see, you got to remember, carbonation is one of the names that they have called each other. But what's the money maker is the name Nature Boy.
Right.
That's the money maker. You know, right. That's what's incorporated.
Yes, Stash. She got a new lawyer. You got to pay Gunner now. So, but again, I'ma just don't get yourself too excited. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got a paid lawyer now, but you know, Richard Nixon had the best lawyer in the country, and he got kicked out of the presidency. So it you know, a lawyer can only do so much. If you're guilty, you're guilty. You get what I'm saying? But the
That's what I
thing
was
about
saying about the those charges, the way they worded the stuff that they were trying to take out. Did you watch the any of the live from earlier, Kev?
no, I didn't get a chance to.
Okay, because there was a lot of motions and stuff that that this new attorney is trying to get kicked out
Motion
of the.
for suppression.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let me break that down real quick. I caught a little bit of that part right there. Now, any defense lawyer who comes in to a case to defend anybody, one of the very first motions that they're going to file is a motion to suppress. So if their client came in and gave a statement, they're going to try to get that suppressed. Nature Boy gave a statement when he got arrested. Trust me.
exactly.
Okay, so he's going to try to get that suppressed.
That's what I was.
The videotape, obviously, he's going to try to get that suppressed. Just because they file a motion, that doesn't mean anything. You're going to do that as a defense lawyer, because if you didn't, that would be malpractice on your part, because you have to defend your client vigorously.
Correct.
Which means you have to try everything possible, even if it's a long shot. So just like they've got a Victim Shield Act, which prohibits prior bad acts by the victim. So let me just break that down in layman's terms. So in other words, even if they could go back and prove that Janae was promiscuous and she had all these relationships, they cannot bring that in. That will be inadmissible, because they have already determined in the Supreme Court it would be too prejudicial against the victim, because if you held every victim's past against them, that's saying just because they had a past, they can't be a victim of a crime. And so that's unfair. So now also Nature Boy has his side, his attorney has the ability to go in also and file a motion to exclude prior bad acts.
That's what I was saying. So
Right.
I said they figure, okay, you don't want to use we can't use her old stuff. Well, guess what? She can't. But again, hers was approved.
But let me explain the difference.
That's for the judge. Either way, it's for.
Let me explain the difference. They do have that, because defendants often get things excluded, prior bad acts excluded, because it would be prejudicial. Now, I'm going to tell you why it's different in this particular case, because it is a crime of a sexual nature, right? So that being the case, if a person has 3 previous sexual assaults against them, charges against them, they can't say, well, that's too prejudicial, because those other cases had nothing to do with it. But the difference is it shows a pattern of behavior, which establishes.
Yeah, that's what Tabitha, that's what I was trying to say. That's what Tabitha, now Tabitha really have to do her job.
Well, she is.
So,
and
that's what, remember, we don't know. All we do know is that, like I said, this is going to be up to the judge. But I just bought it's a lot of different fountains. It's a lot of different.
Right. And what I'm saying too is just because he files a motion doesn't mean that it's going to be granted, because a lot of things, just like he came up for a bond hearing 3 different times and he got denied for the same exact reasons, because none of those circumstances changed. Now, in this case, I'm going to say, because there's such a well-documented history, and see, it's a difference. If you have something that's out on social media for public consumption, that can't be considered prejudicial evidence, because that's something that you yourself put out there. That's something that is in the public domain. You understand? Now, we would have to go investigate Janae's background and say, oh, she did X, Y, and Z. Even the things that she did while she was in contact with the cult, you also have to remember she is still the victim. She is not the accused. She is the victim. And if, again, I can't emphasize this enough. Like you were saying, Tabitha gonna have to do her job. And the reason I say I know she's gonna do her job, and all of these things that we're talking about, they've already taken into consideration. Because before they come and execute a search warrant and arrest, they have to be able to prove to a judge, not only do we have enough evidence to prove this crime, but we have enough evidence that we're confident that whatever the defense puts up, we have evidence in the affirmative to prove that. So if he can say, well, I never abused her, well, they don't have to rely on Janae's testimony. They can say, Your Honor, states exhibits 1 through 38.
Yeah, but they're suppressing. They're trying to get that suppressed also.
They're supposed to. That's what.
No, I know.
That's what. Yeah. No, that's why I was telling people.
Because you said you didn't see. I'm just telling you. They're trying to get
everything suppressed. The phones, the computers, the hard. They're gonna try to get all.
Right.
Because as a defense attorney, that is your job. But again, the judge is not going to exclude material evidence, meaning evidence that is directly in support of what she's saying. They're not just taking her word. They didn't just take her word, arrest them, and then go try to find the evidence. When she made the claim, they did investigative work, probably prior to and during.
What they're trying to do is, with some of the suppression, I read every definition. What they're trying to do, not saying it's going to work, but what they're trying to do is get him out and say there's not enough evidence there. It's not significant. It's not a significant. So, which means that, like we already showed you, nothing else was added. So they trying to say besides the Twitter, we have to really think about it. It's going to be, okay, this happened. He said, well, yeah, we did make love. And she said, no. They still need evidence for that. So that's what they're trying to remember. We on the victim side, but the person that's being his lawyer now if you put on his head, like, where's the significant evidence? Basically he's trying to get it thrown out so it doesn't make it the trial. I don't think that the judge in them is going to agree with any of this, but he's, like you said, they still have to try.
Yeah, the defense is going to try to get everything thrown out, which they're not. They're not going to be able to do. And that's the thing. But at Meta the Great, when you stupid, she said Sassy is David Ruffin.
Nah,
that's a good one, Meta.
Sassy is
she said he David Ruffin.
The one who got the soft voice, Eddie Kendrick.
Eddie Kendrick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said he David Ruffin, but no, I totally get that one.
Eddie Kendrick.
No, he think he was.
He cornbread. He cornbread.
Yeah, but when you again see what people don't realize.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish that, but we're gonna go back to that because I want to finish with these videos I got lined up.
Okay, I'm on mute.
No, finish what you were saying. The last things you was gonna say, because the people are listening.
Oh, never forget too. I'm gonna say this real quick. Don't forget, Nature Boy loves to talk. When they arrested Nature Boy, that boy talked more than Gunner at his post-sentencing hearing. I'm on mute.
Right. Because I'm still looking for any more updated stuff with that too. Well, I hope he's done. I hope he's done. But I just feel sorry that the people is watching this, giving her money to support that. But they coming up with that money though, to the point that shirt she got is probably already an extra small. She can't even fit that. They are hungry. They hungry. Shit. And then I don't know about the phone calls that they supposed to be recorded, but hopefully, you know, if Tabitha can pull that up of how that's why I said I didn't really trust when True and them was out, because I don't know if they're really out or was that a ploy to say we are all broken up. He's not a flight risk. We ain't effing with him no more. We denounced him.
That's
But
all part of the plan. It's
but
all
if you
part of the plan.
right, and then you still got number that 9 guy that we saw there.
Mm,
Now and he's still connected to stay all still connected somewhere. All it, and that's why I don't like just to keep it just focused on them,
right.
because then we'll miss the other ones.
Yeah.
And I don't
I
want
call them
you guys to
surrogates.
miss the other ones neither.
Yeah, I call them surrogates, like the dude, why not? He's another one of them nut ass dudes that he's, you know, wearing pharaoh costumes and fingernail polish and with his shirt off, talking to Sassy and him and all of them. These dudes are all side players, but they're all supporting the cult members while Nature Boy's gone because they're all still together.
But
Yeah,
even the ones that have their own cults, you know, even if they're not following
that's what
nature,
I'm saying.
it's
They have their
still
own
all the
cults, but
same.
they're
It's
still
all the same thing.
that's
They fill you with. They act like their lineage is from Egypt. Your lineage is not from Egypt. There's no Egypt in your freaking blood.
well,
Why
yeah,
you
that's
gotta,
a whole
you
nother
know what I'm
story,
saying?
but
But y'all pushing that dark magic and all of that. I want to put this on my eye to heart. You don't know who the fuck Harvest ain't even real shit.
exactly. But this is also the same dude that said he can levitate and move shit with his mind. This is who we talking about. Like these are the people that we talking about.
Mhm.
You know, first it was Pharaoh talking about he can damn near levitate. Now this dude, why not talking about he's
What you
teaching
mean he
telekinesis.
levitate? He went to other damn
He
orbits.
teaching
What you talking
telekinesis.
about? And they came and he friends with the aliens. What are you talking about?
They just all of these dudes is real zingy. Me and Meta had the same. She said zing zing zing. Yeah, they all a little zingy. They zesty and zingy and spicy and tart as them are. I don't. I've never
Well,
met a
not
group
Mama
of dudes.
Nine. I think his name was God, and I don't feel like
No,
saying. I
nine
don't feel
guy.
like
We call him
saying.
Nine Dog though.
I said feel like Nine Dog.
Yeah, we call him Nine Dog, but he
Well,
called
we'll
himself
call him
Nine
Nine
God.
Dog then.
Yeah,
Nine
yeah,
Dog.
not Mama Nine. We waiting on her second single to drop.
He put
That
out
first one was
actually.
lit.
She put out
Does he
something.
say, "Fuck your
She put.
chief"?
I think that she put out something, but I guess her and Weezy either they're in secluded or they're not together. So she
They
had to go.
probably ain't
She had
together.
to.
Listen,
They had to
these
go
people
back
can't
to the
stay
grill
together.
again. Grill again.
You got listen. All of those people are damaged. Not just you're damaged if you go over there to be with Nature Boy. Then on top of that, Nature Boy inflicted more. Can't none of them people be together. None of them are functional. None of them are functional adults. They need somebody to be a steward over their check and make sure that they eat 3 times a day and that they bathe, because these people are not normal and they can't be with normal people. That's why that's why they just passed the women around everywhere. A lot of these women have been in 3 different cults. A couple of them. Velvet, Nene. It ain't just Nene. She been in a couple different cults, several different cults. Velvet done been in 3 cults already. So, it's just what they do. All of those chicks that's over there with Gaga Goo Goo, they're Nature Boy rejects. They done been passed. Niza, all the other ones they pass them around over there. They pass them around, and then after Gaga Goo Goo got through with what's her name, he sent her to Musa. Now it's Musa's wife. He kissing her all in the mouth.
Mm.
Like these people is disgusting, man. They can't be with nobody. They're
Yeah,
not
they
normal.
find each other. They find each other on the internet. So, you find people. Oh, okay. They find it, then they reach out to each other. So they're trying to really have like one, but
Exactly.
it's crazy. I don't care about what they do because they are already doing it. I'm just trying to fight that information for people who may latch on to what they're saying and get scammed, or thinking that you're promoting them. Like a lot, like even like these products that they sell. I don't even know. Oh, we got to get to that. We got to get to that. Let me just let her finish up this little bit of stuff. I ain't playing this whole video because she
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing but another hour out of me, and I'm out of here. I'm finna mute up.
constantly to this day. Just like when you get a virus in your body or you get a sickness in your body, a cell that has a virus actually hijacks one of your healthy cells and then puts its misinformation and puts its virus into the healthy cell. That is what the lower self, white supremacy, did when it ran around this earth, kill, stealing, and destroying. It forced and put its virus and put its misinformation into all the healthy cells. This is why you see humanity so far away from this understanding that we are all one, that we are actually cells, all of us. Hello, reflection.
Ain't no damn reflection.
We're all cells living in our body. This is our body. Like the many cells in this body, every human being is a cell living within this body. We seem so big, right? We seem so big walking around. That's what the cells are doing in your body. But if you zoom out, wherever you are, zoom out of Florida, zoom out wherever you are, zoom out of that continent, zoom out. We are on a rock. Hello, we are on a big rock. Called Earth.
She draw like a third grader. A first grader.
Guess what?
What?
We are
That's how you know she didn't write that.
Rock together.
This girl crazy. She drew a dot.
Earth. and we don't seem so big then, huh? We're not that big. We're not so big when we zoom all the way
So
out.
why don't her body
little
go get a
humans
job,
on Earth.
girl?
We're like small,
Hey,
little,
Scarlett.
tiny, microscopic cells that's in our body. The cells in your body, they look so tiny, and when we look at it from our perspective, but just like us, they walking around, they eating, they pooping, they doing everything.
I ain't got no cell of my body walking around.
What?
They in their place.
They doing everything that we do.
They ain't doing what we do.
Big rock.
Go ahead, right again. Go ahead, right.
In the middle of nowhere. We're living on this body. We're living on this body as a whole bunch of cells floating in empty space, surrounded by darkness. And then the Earth is a part of a solar system, is a part of a whole nother body, and the solar system creates its own solar system, and then zoom out of that solar system is so many other solar systems, and it's just infinite. We are living in our bodies.
But show me how it worked for you. Well, now what you want us to do? Now what you want us to do?
So what does an immunity cell look like? An immunity cell looks like everything that Poppy is about, everything that our king is about, and everything that our king teaches. Reflections, he said.
Why y'all just didn't play his old videos?
Take off your shoes, reflection. Take off all these clothes, reflection, and go back to the jungle between the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn.
Wow, she got on clothes and shoes. She telling us to take off clothes and shoes and go to the tropics, but she in the States with clothes and shoes on.
Your body. Imagine the cells in your body.
And nobody in the tropics ain't got no, they got clothes on in the tropics.
Jordan, smoking.
Have mercy.
All kind of
unnatural
in a
hurry,
stuff
please, Lord.
That creates a malfunction in the body.
Oh my
that
God.
Creates a malfunction.
Why you
ain't in the tropics naked then? Why you here with clothes on with
So when
Babylon
you
devices
take the
talking to
time
us
to
I'm
while you're
trying to
not out
figure out.
living your knowledge.
in your
I'm
natural
trying to figure
essence,
out
in
when
your
her
natural
cells call her God. They could
you
see her
actually
and call her God.
raise your frequency.
If she that
So
dumb,
your
imagine how stupid her
melanin
cells are.
cleanse your body
She
and
should
then
have
go
a
to your
baby.
natural environment. You are connecting back to the earth's body naturally and organically.
Oh God.
You are realizing what it is like to actually be a true immunity cell on this earth. What it's like,
Well, y'all
what
was
it's going
sick
to
as
be
shit.
like when
No,
Black
thank you.
supremacy
I mean,
comes back,
sick as ish.
when that new heaven comes down and it's heaven on earth.
The new heaven
You are
gonna come
king.
down. We not gonna go up now.
Enforce
It's coming
the
down.
laws of
Okay.
Mayat.
I told you you could try to be quiet,
That's heaven.
but you can't help it. But you can't help it.
What is a neuron cell?
Oh
A
God.
neuron cell is a nerve cell. So how are we
Wrong.
neuron cells? If you start the screen, it's clear. Okay. Well, humans have a nervous system. We have a nervous system, so we're neuron cells. The
God.
neuron cell has dendrites. Let me just write a little picture of what it looks like real quick.
She said, "Let me write a little picture of what it looks like." You don't
Oh God.
step in and take the magic marker, Jesus, please.
Let me write a little picture. Oh Lord. Oh man. Now she gotta see it, draw a tree and shit, right? Oh God. Help us.
You
Help
draw
us.
like a kindergartner.
Help.
You're gonna draw a round circle and color it in and say, "This is the rock you're on. It's called Earth." What? Let me write a little picture not draw a picture, write a picture. Jesus. Take the magic marker, Jesus, please.
Oh.
They pick up signals from one another. An electrical signal, which is just light. It's just light. And it picks it up, zoop, nervous system, sends it off. That's what we're doing right now. That's what you're hearing.
She said you're getting
We're just
on my
making noise and sounds. It's just electrical signals. It's just
She getting on my last damn neuron right now.
She's saying this, she's doing that. But we're just sending electrical signals. When you touch something, you hear something, you taste something, everything is just electrical signals.
Okay, what?
Electrical signals. Electrical just means light signals, conscious beings. So we're in our brain. We're in our brain. We're thinking cells. We're brain cells.
I thought we were cells in our body. Now we're in our brain.
Thinking, you can manifest stuff and it pop up in your reality. Manifest, thinking, you can bring it into this.
Well, Danger Boy still behind bars. How much y'all manifested ain't working? You already up here, boss lady.
Right. That goes into astrology.
You see, don't you see boss lady up here?
I want to talk about astrology anyway because
I'm about to take this one out then.
Sugar, they ain't manifested nan apartment. They ain't manifested nan building, nan way to feed theyself. But they can manifest and do all of this stuff through the. See, I'm done. I'm tired of her.
See, that's not the same handwriting.
I'm finna go back on mute.
Until you say something else stupid. But you can't help it. You can't help it. You could try to stay on mute all you want. You could try, but they just
as above, so below.
Should you ever see I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
Yeah.
As above.
Remember
so
the little
below.
skinny chick?
So,
Anne-Marie. Don't she remind you of her? Look at her from the back. Look at her.
Astrology would be the above.
Little malnourished body. She looked like a 12-year-old African boy.
Would be above.
Look at her neck.
That's crazy. Astrology is the above. They both start with an A. And then below is biology, and that starts with a B. So look.
Oh my God. She done found some.
As above, so
As
below.
above is an A.
So
She done just tapped into some new knowledge.
Below. Oh
happening
my
down
Oh
here.
my
God.
God.
Holy
Below is
shit.
biology,
Holy
right?
shit.
Biology,
She can't.
Oh
Oh my.
man.
cells, everything's
She just got
made
the epiphany of a lifetime right there.
of different cells.
Hey,
in our body.
astrology begins. It's above all.
They're different
Below is
cells.
by.
All the animals
Jesus help.
and all the sea
And it starts
creatures
with
could be the heart cell, right? It could be the heart cell. What if they're heart cells? That's what the heart cells in our body look like. The little creatures that swim in the ocean.
Our heart cell.
But the human being is the brain cell.
What?
We are the brain cells.
She said our heart cells is little what swimming in the ocean.
She said they look like the little creatures that's swimming around in the sea.
Oh, in the ocean.
In the-
Oh,
What?
oh man. No, she didn't. Hold
So
on.
now our heart cells look like crabs and eels and squid and
Well,
sharks
they
and shit.
do swim in the ocean, right?
Wow.
She right
And it is
for
part of
her.
biology.
She right
Well,
for her.
Hey, we're all inside of F. Rue's body, though, ain't we? I guess so. So we're caught up in this shit.
Oh,
We're
my
inside her
God.
body. We're
I
cells in
can't,
her
I
body.
can't.
Jesus
That's what the
Christ.
heart cells in our body look like. The little creatures that swim in the ocean.
Look, our heart is little creatures in the ocean. Oh,
Look at it.
God.
Yeah, it sounds that dumb. That expression on your face, that's how we're looking at you while you're talking with
You
your
know, I
dumb.
stop it at the right spot every time.
You always get the good still shot.
Oh,
That's
I
how
don't
we
think-
listening with the F. Rue face.
Damn.
Just like that.
My heart is swimming.
God damn. You can't make this up. God damn it, man. Wow. I'm on mute as long as I can. As long as I can. I swear to God.
All right. Oh man, little creatures swimming around, and that's what I mean. Great one said. You can't be embarrassed for her. Fully said, hers is dolphin. Your heart is a dolphin.
She
Hey,
freestyling
baby.
like a motherfucker. She is up there free off the dome.
Man.
She is going off the top
man.
of the
No,
dome.
she didn't. No, she
God
didn't.
dang.
Everybody,
told you.
hold your heart. Hold your heart.
It's like that tape recorder.
It's swimming.
You know, she's playing back that tape recorder and it's skipping parts and certain shit got erased and put back in the wrong order. And she just, yeah, with the F. Rue face. That's how we listening to you, F. Rue. I'm
man.
sorry. Just like that right there.
Oh,
That got to be
man.
your thumbnail, Silk. We listening to you.
I wish
Just like
you
that,
had
F. Rue.
thumbnail. Oh
God,
man.
good God Almighty. Oh my
Hey
Lord.
Rebel, how you doing, Rebel Nation?
Wow.
Oh man.
What's up, 007? Wow.
What's up, doubles?
Hey, Rebel and Miss 007, y'all came in. Hey, you can't even explain, so don't ask for no backstory. Don't be like, what the hell? Just listen with that face right there that F. Rue got. Listen with that face. And I'm on mute.
Okay, let's see how long we gonna do this. How long we gonna stay? Cause our heart is already swimming with the creatures in the ocean. Oh man, Jesus! It gave me the hiccups. Have mercy. Looking like somebody grand.
But the human being is the brain cells. We are the brain cells.
Your fourth chamber has
The
killer
human
whales.
avatar sits in the seat of the conscious brain cell and is able to experience the fish in the ocean and able to see things from a more God-like perspective. God perspective is just looking at things from.
Oh God!
Good. Rewind that about 20 seconds.
I swear I was going
Just
to.
20 seconds.
Oh, wait, hold on, I blow my nose. I did, but I blow my nose. Oh,
I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all listen to this, and then when you pause it again, Shug, I want y'all to tell me what y'all heard. I was confused as I'm finna be quiet. Y'all listen.
Oh God!
She is going all the way out there. God.
Oh man!
She high as giraffe cootie
I
right
guess
now.
I should have got an A+. damn this shit. I gotta go back and speak to my damn science teacher. You owe me an apology. Listen to this shit.
Look at her right there. She said, I'm this high, y'all, for real. You stop it at the
I gotta
perfect
go
time.
back in time and find my biology teacher. You owe me an apology.
What?
I want for you to change my grade from back then, damn it.
Why you ain't tell me? I'm a Pisces, nigga. You ain't tell me about communicating with the fish in the ocean. In my cell, in my mind. That's F-Ru's human inside her cell.
You ain't tell me my heart is with the creatures in the ocean.
What's up? It comes up and out. I love that name too. It comes up and out.
It come up. I can't. I'm not in this.
What's up, Blanche, baby? Yeah. Hey, y'all got to listen to this. Suge finna play this. I'm finna be quiet. Tell me what y'all hear on the other side of this.
Try to be quiet.
I'm lost, man. I'm confused as hell. I'm dumb.
Okay, here we go.
Perspective. God perspective is just looking at things from a higher dimension and level. The fish can't come out of the ocean and say, look at the human beings. No, the human beings is able to experience everything on earth and all of its creation. Right? So
this is how she ran successful business. Yes, ma'am.
Look, she can't even read it. She trying to figure out where to go. Look at her.
Biology.
God, good God.
Everything is fractal. Is point. Everything is fractal. And what made me actually say that all the sea creatures could be like the heart cell, because the water is connected to the moon. The moon controls the tide of the waters, and the moon is connected to our emotions and how we like to feel secure. You know what I'm saying? And the moon manifests itself down here, right? As above, so below.
The moon don't control
astrology
that.
And all the cosmos
And
is down here biologically.
The damn moon ain't got nothing to do with your heart, okay?
Cosmically up here,
That's
right?
a muscle.
Biologically,
your heart is a muscle.
So when
you
you
know
study
that.
the planets and you study your moon,
yeah, maybe I'm drunk too.
Yeah, your emotions. And what is water? Water is emotions.
Your heart is. Hold on. Ain't the heart a muscle?
You learned the wrong biology. You didn't get taught that good shit. See, they
I got last time I checked. The heart is a muscle. It's not controlled by no damn moon. It has a job to pump. It don't have feelings and emotions.
And if the moon controls the tide, what does the sun control?
Oh man.
These people they gone, man. She
man.
gone. But you see what I was saying about just trying to regurgitate what's on the tape recorder? She's just getting bits and pieces that, because like I said, it's just hearing it over and over and over and over and over. She can repeat certain phrases and paragraphs, but once she has to continually speak or elaborate on something or give an example, that's when she started going into, well, the fish control the heart muscle, and then God can see everything from a perspective, and the humans above the fish, and the fish are not going to come out of the ocean and say, look at these humans. You say shit like that when you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
And they do jump up and say, who the hell and what the hell? She's a lunar fish. Not a lunatic. She's a lunar fish. How you doing, my Blanchy Poo? My Blanchy Poo Poo. Rebel. She's talking astrology, I guess. She don't know what the hell she's talking. She don't know what she's talking. All she knows, she's trying to tie something together.
She's just repeating. She's not
doing a good job there.
She's just repeating what's on that forever looped tape in her head of Nature Boy talking. That's all. Like I said, if you sat down and they played a record over and over for months, for years, you're going to be able to go back and sing any of those songs and know the order of them, and you're gonna know who wrote the song.
That lesson too, because according to this, she didn't listen. She still didn't listen carefully.
She's not smart.
Maybe they need to play it a little bit more, because my girl,
she's just not smart.
Our heart is swimming with the fishes and shit, the creatures.
Yeah, she's just.
They're not even fishes. They creatures. The creatures. Let's see. God damn.
But she said there's no separation, so
bluefish.
She said the animals are part of us. They're cells in our body.
Oh Lord, we are one. And then she said, I
Right.
said the heart because of the moon. And the moon, no, baby, the moon do not control the damn heart. The heart is a muscle. Ain't no feelings and emotions there.
I just can't understand still for the life
Oh
of me.
man.
I can't understand for the life of me if we are according to their air quotes again, knowledge, you are the only thing that exists on earth. So if I'm the only thing that exists and everything else is a figment of my imagination and my creation in my own mind, then how do you let bad shit happen to you if you're creating it
She gotta
and
be
you're
out of
God
her brain cells.
and you're
What brain cells, Blanchy Pooh? Oh my God.
she don't have no brain cells. She don't
Because
have any
because
cells.
they're swimming in the
They're
sea with
talking to the fish and telling them they're blasphemous for thinking that they're God.
they're swimming with the
That's what she
creatures
said.
in the sea.
No, that's literally what she said. The
Oh no.
cells in your body are talking to the fish, saying that how dare you? That's blasphemous. Thinking that you're God, putting yourself with the most. But we're all one. There's no separation. Everything is. That's what
And
they say.
then that will make the fish God too, right?
Thank you. That again, according to y'all's air quote knowledge.
Because they control the water world, we control the land. So they're just as they're just as important as they have
No, we control the water
they
because we
have their
created it.
own
We're
system.
God. So we
But then
created
they still
everything.
God too.
We created everything, and yet we're part of everything also.
So why would the fish look at us like that? To my nose, fish can't look. Oh Lord, I don't even know what she said no more. Let's go, cause she got me all tongue tied. I'm really got my mind swimming with the creatures. Stop, Kevin. Stop it.
Your feelings. When people have a lot of water in the chart, they're able to feel more. And the moon actually controls the tide of the water. That's connected to our heart. Also Venus. So if everything is fractal and in our bodies we have heart cells, we have a brain cell, we have
got heart cells.
Well, maybe the creatures in the ocean is what the cells look like, the heart cells. We're all cells. All the different animals are different kind of cells in our body.
What?
Different kind of cells.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Gee, I'm done. I'm finna go get my stuff out the dryer. I'm finna fold some clothes up.
To understand deeply what's going on down here,
what?
Study astrology. You want to know why certain events is happening? Well, study the cosmos. Because everything that's going on in the cosmos is manifesting down here.
Y'all should have been prepared for
arm,
that.
Leg, arm, head. Allah in the body of God. A star. Allah, the bodies look like stars. Everything is manifested.
We look like a star now.
So we are neuron cells, right? We are neuron cells. Let me see if I can let y'all see.
Hollywood.
We are neuron cells living on the earth. Neuron cells living inside of our bodies. The neuron cell is constantly picking up signals from its environment. It's constantly.
Oh my goodness.
Through the people, what the people around them are saying. So truly, as a neuron cell, we're truly just our nervous system. Aside of everything else, we're just a brain and a whole bunch of nerves. A whole bunch of nerves. Have you ever seen that picture that our king memed? It's just a brain, a spine, and just nerves.
No organs.
That's
right?
how we are.
What?
No organs, right?
Receiving.
No organs.
Off
no stomach.
Constant.
No intestines.
Yes.
No intestines. No liver. We just nerves, right?
No, she said. Remember, she said the cells are inside our body, taking a poop and walking around and everything. Remember?
Oh Lord.
She said that earlier. I'm not making that up. She said that.
Yes, you gotta go back to school, Blanchy Pooh.
Jeez.
Pooh Bear.
I have
Mm.
no
Yeah, yes, you
vocabulary.
do.
No
You have to
vocabulary.
go back
You
to
know what?
school.
She
Yes,
don't
yes.
even know how to sound smart. She don't even know
That's
how to
what
say dumb.
you hit it right on the head. You got some dumb people, but they have a little charisma or charm about themselves. They got a mouthpiece, and so they can talk fast and they sound like they know what they're talking about. They sound smart. She can't even do that. She
Somebody put Martin in the closet. Put Martin in the closet. Martin said, at least she did something useful. Put Martin in the closet. Nicole, do your job.
yeah, she had
Do
her
your
she had her
job.
little nightly
And
job,
put
didn't she,
Martin in
Martin?
the closet, please. Martin,
That's
Nicole,
probably the
come
only
here. Open the door for him, Nicole, and
that's
put his
probably the only
ass
sale she know
in
how
the
to work the
closet.
right way. That mouth sale.
Oh, shit.
We know
Get
she's
out
a
my
mouth
head.
sale.
Get the hell out my head. I can't stand you, Kevin. I can't stand you. We both were
She,
saying the same shit, that mouth selling. We both said it at the same time. Get out
mhm,
my head. I can't
mhm.
stand you. So,
Look at her. Whole face just look like a mouth. Mouth sale ass.
you mean the neuron? You mean the nerves?
Oh God damn.
Oh man, we gotta send Blanche Poole back to school and let her know. You take this back to your teachers and let them know these things. Okay?
See, that's why they be blocking me, because I get in their chat and I would have asked her, okay, so if we're all cells inside of her body, why are Malia's cells all scrambled around and rearranged? Are they confused? Do they have cell brain damage? What's going on with that? Because they said her shit was jumbled all up. It was twisted in a different configuration. Like the intestines is where the liver's supposed to be, and the kidneys are where the bowels are supposed to be, and all kinds. What's going on with her cell?
Ew,
And she over there
ew,
with you.
ew.
She over there with
Stop
them.
it, damn
I'm
it.
just asking. And we don't want to get on them anal cells, because them is just that's a
I
whole
know,
nother.
right? But that's swimming in the ocean too.
That's in the
That's
ocean with
swimming
the
in
fish.
the ocean
Yeah,
too.
with the fish and the crabs and the
Cloudy with a
lobster.
chance of meatballs. I hate y'all. I can't stand y'all. And then Martin say he in the, that's right, Martin in the closet.
Ah, God damn.
Yes, he said, don't come over here. I told you stop.
Damn.
Oh,
God.
all right, let us finish with our lesson for today, because we are nothing but a brain, a spine, and a bunch of cells.
Y'all
You
put in the
know,
chat, who's the worst speaker? Put 1 for Malia, put a 2 for Efru. I don't know. This is close, because they
did you see that little short they did, and it was like they was doing a human beatbox? Yo, somebody sent me that. I'm like, really, her and Joker doing a song. I was like, what the fuck is? I was like, I know you didn't send me that, but thank you. But it was just funny. It was always just funny. But they was doing a short, and they was acting like they was rapping, and she was hitting on her chest and all that other stuff. Eye hands down.
This damn girl done been talking so crazy. My grandbaby put the earbuds in and went clean to sleep on her.
And knew ourselves in the water. Yes, ma'am, Blanche Pooh. You better
And
change your job.
whatever water,
They've been teaching you the wrong thing.
yeah, whatever water they cells in, that's sewage water.
That's
Whatever cells that they little heart fish cells are
oh
swimming around in
man.
is sewage
Oh
water.
man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
open that manhole cover, jump down in there barefoot, and that's what they swimming around in over
They
there.
had to put on a whole suit for that damn water.
They leaking it out their body.
Hell, going all different colors and shit.
Got to roll the windows down, going to the daggone hospital. They didn't even take a luggage.
They were swimming in cesspool water.
I'll be damned if you bring that.
No,
them people told him, I'll be damned if y'all bring all them funk ass cells on this plane. Y'all get them cells on the plane by themselves.
No, she cleared that emergency room out. They were like, nah, I ain't sick no more. God. I am not sick no more. I'm not sick no more. Damn it. Oh no, we feel better. We feel better.
And on top of, and what's even crazier, on top of the nasty, disgusting odors that them women had coming out of their bodies. And then let's not just put it on them. You know them dudes was funky too. But on top of that, he was encouraging them not to bathe because he was washing the melanin out of your skin.
Oh,
Wow.
they
That
don't
sounds
have
like a
skin.
that's
What
a
are you
set.
talking about? They don't have skin. They only a brain, a spinal cord, and
Them people, boy, God, they probably got staph infection all in the mouth. They
oh
just, oh my
man,
God.
oh man.
Mm,
Oh,
mm,
let's
mm.
learn. Okay, class. Let's
Angel,
learn.
I'm
Let's
glad you
learn
came
some
in
more.
here. Angel 1908. I'm glad you came in here because you be on that bullshit. Now you listen to this. I'm finna mute up. And on the other side, we finna talk about this shit here because this some bullshit right here. I'm on mute.
In communion, we are nerve cells. We are constantly communicating. How do you?
We don't
What
know.
is heaven? We did a download. What is heaven? Heaven is to be in constant communion with God, constant communication with God. So when you lock your nappy hair, your hair with melanin, you are able to communicate with God, aka nature, aka your Father. Me and my further, my higher
Further,
self, we are
or
one. We are
further,
in
not farther,
communication. We
further.
are in understanding. The Christ consciousness, I am everything and everything is me.
Yeah, what else?
So as a neuron cell, we're born into the cancer. We're born into our unnatural environment. We're born into iniquity.
Iniquity.
What? We're born into thinking
I know what you meant to say, but yeah,
money
iniquity
is God. You see the dollar bill. It says God we trust, but it just says God on it. Your subconscious is seeing that dollar bill and it says God. So your brain is interpreting that electrical signal like, okay, this has a lot of value. This
No,
is
we do
God.
not.
Money is God. Even Christians
We don't even read it. Some
thank
people
you,
even
Jesus.
know
I
this
got
is
my
there.
house. I got my car. Yeah. People value and see these things, materialistic things and money and what it can get you as something valuable. But in the Bible it says, do not store your treasures in heaven.
Why you reading stuff out the Bible? You just was talking about the Christians.
Where moths and vermin can come in and steal and destroy. But store your kingdom of God. Store your treasures.
How you just disrespected the Christians, talking about their book, not reading the stuff from out the book.
In heaven,
have mercy.
Communion with the Most High thoughts and the Most High frequency.
The Christians is probably throwing Bibles at her right now. How dare you?
So, as a neuron cell, we're born into the cancer.
She all over the place.
Feeding ourselves. We didn't ask. It's just a happening.
When we was
3 years old, when we was young, mama took us to the McDonald's and fed us McDonald's and Happy Meal. Even
he
that
said this is just a
going into your subconscious mind. Seeing this fucked up food, this genetically modified food, and then a Happy Meal. This fucked up food that's fucking up my genetics is your brain is connecting that with a smile, a Happy Meal. That is fucking up your mind, which will continue to
a Happy Meal's fucked up your mind.
Doing and living against your own self.
She wish she had a Happy Meal.
What's up, baby?
Y'all eat meat though.
She need a Happy Meal right now.
Straight from the ocean. Wow.
Happy holidays, sweetie.
McDonald's
Peace and blessings to you and your family.
Natural food. Why would you? This in your body eats off of what you eat. They eat off of what you put in your body. Why do you want your cells to feed off of McDonald's? That's going to genetically modify and mutate the cells in your body.
The beef is fake,
right?
Maybe fake now,
but
so you don't get no protein from the beef, right?
But if you're God, how can anything that you created genetically modify you?
Moving like it's not one with your body. But when you start to eat clean, you start to think clean, and then the cells in your body start to wake up like we are one.
Well, how'd you get dirty?
And see, this ain't what
Shit.
I want.
Your
Whoever can control your
cells feed off
resources
chlamydia, so
can control your mind and your behavior.
How many cells it take to
They
make that
feeding.
smell?
Y'all going to these grocery stores, just buying this food that tastes good for you, but they have been genetically modifying your food.
We knew that forever. We still
This
living.
is
But
baby
go ahead.
one-step spirituality.
Y'all
Going
shop
to
at
the store
Walmart.
and reading the label and seeing
Fuck
what's
out
in
of
it.
here.
That's like baby spirituality. Like that's like the first step, okay? And that's why
I
a lot
have
of
never
people
seen them at a farmer's market.
big up themselves because they're eating healthy. It's a whole
Not
nother level.
once.
That's the
Ever.
first step.
I seen them at restaurants and Walmarts getting food.
You have
Fuck
to
out of here.
start eating better so you can eat better.
Not even a fruit
Because
stand.
if I can
Wait, let
control
me
your
put it on
food,
mute,
your water,
miss.
and your
Y'all
resources,
gonna make
I
me
can
miss the
control your
stupid stuff she
mind.
say.
I said I ain't never
What's
seen
in
them
that
at a
water that
farmer's
you drink?
market ever.
What's in that food that you eating?
I said, let me put it on mute so I don't miss the stupid stuff she says.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Because I got to hear this happity. What the hell is a happity?
That's the Happy Meal that fucked up with her
No, that's
Happy
before
Meal.
she even said Happy Meal. She said happity. And then she like, oh, I went too fast. Oh, gosh. First
They
of
have
all,
never even stopped at the fruit stand where they pay $5 for a little cup of fruit. Not even that.
I don't care where you shop at. You don't know what your food is until you literally grow it yourself. You actually have
Thank
to
you. That's
sit
the whole
there
point. You
and
could,
grow it. I don't care where you shop, how organic, how grass fed. You don't know nothing unless you got your own cow, unless you got your own thing where you grow your
garden.
own vegetable, your own
Yeah, on
garden,
garden.
where
Yeah.
you grow your own, where you know that you are making sure that because you have to spray something on them,
Thank you.
especially with
Or
that
bugs would eat
amount.
them and kill them. That's what. Listen, this is what I keep saying. People need to really just. I mean, not us, but they just came out in 2019, and they stopped Whole Foods. They stopped Deerbergs, and it was another grocery chain from putting organic stickers on their food because it was not organic. You can just stick because it wasn't a law against it until 2019. People were just putting organic stickers on shit, packaging shit and saying it was organic, and it was not. How would you know unless you grew it? And again, when you saw those people, they were either eating out at a restaurant, which I know none of that food was all GMO free and alkaline and vegan and all this shit they be claiming they are, or they was at Walmart buying groceries.
My thing is a pineapple. You eat pineapples. That's a GMO food.
Exactly. Listen,
You know how
they're
many
so
vegetables? I mean, you know how many fruits come? They when they crossbreed the thing. People don't. If I'm not mistaken, pineapples are crossbreed from it's a berry. It's not even. It's a berry. It's not even a pineapple. That's why I tell people you have to go really look at hybrid food because you may think that it's a whole complete different fruit. So you
right.
might be allergic to this fruit. So you figure I'm gonna stay away from this fruit. And then you eat the other one, not knowing it's a crossbreed from the one that's you're like, why am I still always itching? You know,
Right. These
because
people,
they don't even talk about crossbreeds. I mean, you don't talk about you can say hybrid. Okay, what are the hybrids? I didn't hear
they just say these generic terms. You eating genetically modified food. They don't even know all of the genetic modifications, not only in food, in the water you drink. Don't you know they put chlorine in water? Don't you know? So you're not gonna stop drinking water. Oh, but you drink purified water, right? That's what they're gonna tell me. They
because
drink.
the bottle says it,
Okay,
right?
thank you. Because they drink bottled water. They don't drink out of no spring. People who live in nature, they drink from springs and rivers. Y'all don't do that. So stop talking about nature because you're not connected with nature in
They're
any
not
kind of way.
connected with nature.
They're not connected in
They don't
any
even
kind of
know
way.
how to clean water. If you
Exactly.
was really in nature,
You would
them
know how to clean
and we
dirty
ain't telling
water
y'all
for
neither.
drinking.
Because they don't even know how to purify water.
People,
So they was out there really in nature, really
thank
in
you.
the jungle.
People who are in nature don't stay at Airbnbs, period. And they don't get evicted and then move back to the States. See, if y'all was so sovereign, which y'all always talking about, I control my land and my woman and my tribe. How was y'all able to get kicked out of every country? Y'all God. They kicking y'all out of every country you created. You stupid. These people so dumb they make my ass mad.
Yeah, they really stupid.
They make me mad because they up here talking about you teaching. What's up, photogenic?
But people who photo came in, hey photo.
Yeah.
When people really live in the jungle, guess what? They eat what they eat.
Thank you.
They go catch their food. They are too hungry. They ain't got no gardens out there in that goddamn jungle. Okay?
They kill it, cook it, and eat it.
That's right. Hello.
That's it. They don't gotta, and that's the whole thing. And Miss Leo made a great point. What's up, Miss Leo? She said strawberries, bananas, and kale are all GMO.
Well, the bananas without the seed in it.
Yeah, but that's most of the bananas that people eat. I'm saying over here, they're not eating
bananas, right?
They're not eating bananas in the jungle. Just because you live in the tropics, bananas don't grow in every tropical environment. That's number one. But number two, like she was saying, people will think, oh, I eat fruit, so I'm eating healthy. Well, that's again, people think they don't know what's in the food that they eat. So let's stop acting like, oh, these people, because I keep hearing this bullshit that Solar, we eat alkaline vegan. Well, y'all was on Dr. Sebi diet first. Then y'all was on this diet. Then y'all was on that diet. Then it came down to point y'all was smoking weed, smoking road spray, doing fentanyl, drinking, taking morning after pills. Y'all was doing all types of shit. So don't talk to me about nothing unnatural and how McDonald's is giving your cells cancer. You're giving yourself cancer because you're so stupid. You're doing everything against your natural body by being in a cult, living that way, starving yourself, depriving yourself of sleep, indoctrinating your brain with nonsense. You're killing yourself. It ain't no magical cancer cell inside your body that's fighting amongst all these other cells. And no, I'm not connected to no fish. A fish is a fish, and I'm a human being. The only connection we have is if I catch them and I eat them. That's it.
Fish is a mammal. She's so damn dumb.
Thank you. And if you want to think that you're a fish, you're a part of a fish, and a fish is part of you, cool.
She
Do
said,
that.
Yo,
go live in the ocean then.
She's a creature. She called them creatures.
She's stupid. How are you calling something a creature if it's you? She said she's everything and everything is her. You're a flower, a tree, a dog, a fish. You're all those things. You're a light pole. You're everything. How stupid do you sound to say that? If you knew anything about biology, if you knew anything about biology, you know that our biological chemical makeup, our structure is exclusive to us. Period. Oh, well, we came from apes. Well, how come apes didn't keep on evolving? Why are they still apes then? Why didn't they all evolve into humans? Because they don't have the same construct. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, then when you're speaking upon some fruits are pure sugar. Like a lot of people eat grapes. Everybody can't eat grapes. You know how much sugar is in grapes?
Yeah.
So you can't think of all these fruits because that you are now increasing.
That's what I'm saying. How many times you see them sitting up eating fruit all day long? So they think, we're eating fruit. They act like they was out there picking mangoes straight off the tree in the tropics. They was not eating no.
You know how much sugar is in mangoes?
Right. But this is what I'm saying. This is how dumb these people are.
And then they're telling you this. Then they end up diabetic and trying to figure out, well, how am I diabetic? Because
Right.
you eat nothing but sugar and starch.
Exactly. But again, these dumb people, they'll misguide people. See, that's like I said, we can laugh at them. My thing is they'll have somebody else who don't know shit or
Right.
listen there and be like, oh, she really know what she's talking about. And then they could fuck around and affect somebody's health because
Yeah.
they're talking this dumb shit that they know nothing about biology. Nothing. They know nothing about. They know a few terms,
And then
fractal and
a
neuron and
food wouldn't
cell.
even be considered, even though you would consider biology, but you really don't know nutrition. That's why you have
Thank
people
you.
to today, they're still studying like nutrition. Like you got the fat intake,
Exactly.
and how like even they did a thing with the air fryers.
Yeah.
People didn't know that potatoes, I forgot what it's called, but it sets off some type of thing when you're cooking it at a too high. So when you're cooking
Mm,
it in the air fryer, you have to cook it on a low. But if you're cooking it on high, like an oil or something, it doesn't let off some of them toxins. So
yeah.
it's like so many different things. So you thinking that's why if you're gonna be a nutritionist, that's a job in itself.
Exactly.
Because you know how many foods and stuff you have to really study. And
Exactly. And
then
they don't. And they
right.
don't.
And everybody cannot eat everything.
Thank you.
Every
Because our bodies are
every
not the
yes,
same.
right.
Some of
Everybody
our bodies, like James made a great point about pineapples, the high acidity in pineapples. And I know that firsthand. That's a fact. I love pineapples. But and people always say, oh yeah, pineapple's good for you. And well, we all know why people used to tell us to eat pineapples when we was growing up. But
why?
the fact remains
Why?
is again, you
Oh
made a
no,
very
no. Why?
what? Hmm?
Why they told us to eat pineapples?
Say that again.
You heard me, Kevin. Stop playing with me. Why they told us to eat pineapples?
Well,
Nobody never
alleged
told me to eat pineapples. Why they told us that?
allegedly it
Uh-huh.
okay, let me think of the best way to say this. Okay, so okay, so yeah, okay. So if it's an oral situation between a guy and a girl, it
oh, oh, oh,
it
oh,
makes it more, I
oh,
guess, pleasant tasting. That was supposed to
oh,
be the rumor.
oh.
I'm
But
sure a lot of y'all done heard that before.
also, if you eat it, well, for some people, it kind of got the chemicals in it, kind of get you in the mood.
Yeah, there
No,
certain fruits are
but
known to
I
be
heard
aphrodisiac.
grapefruit. Now that I just found out about the grapefruit. But again, some people could eat certain things, people cannot. You know, so that's why basically it don't matter what you do. When your numbers up, your numbers up. First of all, but the thing
Right.
is you want to live. You don't want to suffer. You want to live. You want to stay like nice and strong, whatever long as possible. But everything is not devoted for everybody. That's why nutritionists ask you about you, and you still have to know about you. No, we are all not one. We are all not connected.
Exactly, because you might go on a vegan diet, but because of your own personal body chemistry, that might send your body into a diabetic shock, or your body may become toxic because of what you're eating, not knowing, like you said, the nutritional factors in that food that you're putting into your body.
And
So
then with the genetics
everybody's
from the parents that you say that doesn't belong to you, guess what? Their DNA is in you though. And
yeah,
sometimes things does run in the family.
yeah.
So you could be as healthy as you want to be, but if that diabetic gene passed down to you, you better be careful what you eat.
hmm And I'll tell you this too.
All
You
nuts
better
is
not try
not
to be
good.
you better not be diabetic and try to be no vegan either, because that'll kill you, or that could lead to your demise if you don't eat right. Because, like you said,
And the
it's a
vegan
difference
people are like
between
the most
eating what you
sickest
think.
people. I'd
Huh?
rather eat my meat because a lot of these vegans don't look good. They be telling you, oh, they feel good, and they start to think. My thing, you do everything in a moderation, and then people don't realize too. I don't know why, but it is what it is. As you get older, you start picking up new allergies. Like
Right.
like I used to love tomatoes. Now I can't eat tomatoes.
It's a lot. I'm like that too. It's things that I
You're
used
like,
to
well,
love that I can't eat
damn.
now.
A
Just
lot of
like I was never lactose intolerant until I hit like 45. And all of a sudden now I can't drink milk. And I used to love to eat cereal in the middle of the night. That was one of my
oh
favorite things.
yeah.
But it's that's the thing too. And I'm so glad you said that, because the nutritional value is different than a food being good for you. Yeah, fruits and vegetables are good for you, but some of them can cause negative effects if you don't know the nutritional value in those particular things. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I sit up and eat, pineapples all day, all the time, I might get a bladder infection. I might get a UTI, because of the acidity in pineapples. Not that it's not good, but like you said, everything has to be done in moderation. And guess what? Here's the bottom line, folks. I don't even try to get too deep into well, we eat this and we're vegan and we don't, because you can be a vegan, whatever, alkaline diet, that, and you could still leave this earth tomorrow. You can eat healthy every day of your life, and
Mhm,
you can
mhm.
still pass away at
That's
40.
just like the vegans had everybody eating soy. And I'm like, first
Yep.
of all, soy is not for us to eat.
Right.
Number one,
Right.
that's what they feed the animals. But especially boys, is nothing but estrogen and freaking soy.
Right. Now,
It's
how
all
long were they telling
estrogen.
us to eat soy burgers before the tofu and soy?
Uh,
Now it's the incredible burger. It's some kind of veggie burger.
and then them
Listen,
thing, I tried that and baby, yeah, and soy, yes. But the thing is, with these burgers and all these other things, I tried one and I was sick as a dog. Because you got to remember, they're trying to create,
they're
uh,
creating something.
they're
Thank you.
creating something
Thank
that's
you.
trying to
That's
mimic.
not natural. Exactly.
Exactly. So you gotta look at all the people say look at the ingredients of everything because they're gonna have beans, this is that, right? But then you gotta look at all the other things that they had to do to try to make this taste like a hamburger. And why? And then it's not a hamburger. It's a what name? Tell us what's in this damn shit. So when you say the word vegan, people think it's safe. No, what is in here? Because you try to make they got even the vegan chicken. How the hell you get a vegan chicken? So what did you put together to do that? They gave to soldiers to keep them full longer. Yeah, but then here you go, soy milk, and even with our babies. Oh, if they're not adjusted to milk. Now it's all different milks out there. What's the next milk they give your kid? That damn soy milk. Now you're trying to realize why a lot of these young boys got boobs and stuff like that. That's drinking that damn soy.
Yeah, I was just getting ready. Listen, I thought it was just a thing of young dudes being out of shape. See, when I was coming up, unless you was, kind of like a bigger dude, all of the young dudes was cut because we was outside playing football, running around, riding bikes, doing all of that. Now, these little dudes, they be 18, 19 years old and they be built like finesse two times. They be having titties, big ass stomachs. They ain't got no bit of athleticism in them whatsoever. Couldn't take off and run if it was the police chasing them. These dudes are so bad body. I be looking at them all the time and I laugh because and my wife will laugh at me. She'll tell you I go play ball or I go out and I'll be with the young dudes. My shirt off. I'm good.
And
These
then
little dudes, they be having on wife beaters and they be looking like them girls when they wear them little belly shirt tank tops because they don't
oh
fit and
Lord,
their boobs
oh
look
Lord,
like they
oh
sagging to the
Lord.
side. All of
And
these young dudes,
and
look
then
at them.
what's
Look at their
sneaky,
body. Look at their physiques. They
and
don't
then
have no cut. They don't have no muscle tone.
yeah,
They
but
don't have
a lot
no.
of that, like I said, they got a lot of estrogen in them. And then the bad part is, if you look at your ingredients, you'll be amazed. It's soy in some of everything.
Yeah, everything.
So,
And
so
it's
that's why
cancerous.
a lot of men. That's why a lot of men. You were like, damn, you get out your feelings. No, that's because they was eating something that they didn't know had they favorite food probably they've been eating. And if you look at it's soy in a lot of stuff. Like we up there always watching out for the MSG or whatever. It's soy in a lot of stuff. So imagine what are you putting into these in all these veggie meals? Why you just can't why it just can't be just plain old like vegetables and stuff? When you start adding the beans and this and no, and then you gotta make these creations and stuff. What are you putting when you, especially when you buy it? Like, what are you putting in it? Well, my thing is, if you, like I said, real people that's in their natural environment. What you said, they go kill it, whatever. I won't say that word. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Catch
YouTube.
it, unearth it, and eat it. That's it.
That's it.
If you do anything outside that, don't tell me how healthy you eat. Don't tell me how healthy you eat.
They
I ain't even
Unless
never
you,
seen. You know what,
uh-huh,
Kev? I ain't even never even seen them catch a fish.
thank you. That's why I was just getting ready to try to tell you. Have never seen them hunting. You've never even seen them fishing,
That's
which is the
because they're
basic.
vegetarians. Why would they catch a fish? And it's a creature. It's a creature.
Okay. Okay,
Why would they
but
want
I've
them
never
guards
seen
to
them
catch
grow
no
nothing. I've never
creature?
seen them plant nothing. And speaking of, it's so funny we was talking about it. I just put it in the chat because I didn't know if Fundi was still here. If she is, and you in the bushes, peace, Fundi.
Well,
She.
if you put the at there
Oh,
and
okay.
then when you put the first two ones in there, and if you'll know if they're in here. If it doesn't come up, then that means you're not in here. If it
Oh,
comes up,
I didn't
that
mean
means
to
you're in
double put it either. But
here.
she just sent me some pineapples, and my wife sitting right here. She'll tell. She loved them. She was like, "What did she put?" Listen. Now you know why I'll eat some pineapples that Fundi sent me? Because I done seen Fundi outside of her house in her garden. Fundi can tell you what's getting ready to come out of her garden next by the grow plot. If I'm saying it wrong, forgive me, but she schooled me on a lot of stuff when Velvet was talking about horticulture, and so that that if outside of you personally knowing yourself, the process of how that food got on your plate, don't talk to me about how healthy you eat. That shit
Mm-hmm.
just sounds good when you're trying to sound hip and spiritual and fly and progressive, and you talking to other people and you teaching and yeah, and I. But other than that, if you didn't catch
And
it,
just because you pay a lot of money, don't think, like I said, you wasn't there when they packaged it, when they sent it,
right
and
now,
how long it was sitting there, and what
exactly. Tell
what
and who? How many people
pesticide.
touched it? How many times did it fall on the ground? Was it? That's why I'm keep saying people try to they try to over romanticize this whole spiritual thing. It's not that. Listen, it's just like this. You can eat as healthy as you want, but I tell people all the time, I eat what I like. I
That's
eat
right.
things that are good for me. But and the reality is, when it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
That's
I'm
why I
not
say
going to
the
eat
numbers
to
up. The numbers
obesity,
up.
or I'm not going to eat something that I know is going to cause me health problems. But these people try to make it seem like, oh, all you have to do is do this. No, it's not that simple. You might have an allergy to a food that's healthy and nutritious. You might have an allergy to that.
And
You
then
don't
nobody
know.
wants to deal with their freaking stomach full of gas and farting all damn day too. Cause that's all that damn veggie food do is keep you all of like broccoli keep you with nothing but gas. Cauliflower is not good for you neither. But people eat
Right,
cauliflower. They even eat the cauliflower rice, knowing that the cauliflower that's another hybrid, and it's white. It's supposed to eat things that has color in it. So
right,
you need even supposed to eat that. Then all them damn beans effing up your stomach all damn day.
right.
So your stomach need a rest. You gotta process all of that, giving all you giving all these gassy ass foods and stuff. And they just but I'm just saying you could do you. If you don't want to eat meat, you don't have to eat meat. But
Right.
my thing is, where is your farm?
And then
Because
where's your iron? Where's your iron and your protein coming from if you don't eat meat? Because that's what we get from meat, iron and
no, but they
protein.
do have stuff that has the protein in it. But
And that's why I'm
Is she
asking
but
done?
because
Is
listen,
she
listen to
done?
me.
Y'all, you
But
know what? She got y'all
but
explaining. Is she done talking stupid?
But hold on. But yeah, I'm allergic to shellfish too. But the thing with this is with the protein, you're not going to get the correct amount of protein unless you eat a piece of meat. That's why some pregnant women that are vegans have lost their babies.
Them zebra cakes do be hidden, Miss Leo. I'm hooked on them zebra cakes too. I get one every morning on my way to work. I ain't gonna even hold you. Them zebra cakes is fire.
What is
But
it? Okay.
they these little like octagon shaped little cakes, and they got like a white icing with like brown stripes on them, like a zebra, I guess. But yeah, they good as hell. They call zebra cakes. You just bite into it and melt in your mouth. They fire.
That
They
sounds
they
good.
it probably got 3,000 grams of sugar in it, but
And
like I
then
said,
they don't even know the correct. A lot of people don't even know the correct oil to use.
right. Matter of fact, I'm hungry now. I'm on mute. I'm finna go get me something to eat. I'll be right back.
These things have things. It's a DNA strand that's called microRNA. The food, the water, everything has microRNA in it, which is
She said microRNA. I'm gonna look that shit up. And I
Please.
better find it. MicroRNA. It's microRNA. Okay, stupid, not microRNA. It's microRNA. Okay, and then it says are small single-stranded non-coding RNA. Now you will have to explain what RNA means, but maybe she is. We don't know. Containing 21 to 23 and is found in plants, animals, and some viruses. Okay, the RNA silencers and post, what is this? Transcriptional regulations of gene expression. But it's in animals too. But let's go.
just information. And when you eat certain foods, your cells are taking these microRNAs, and then these microRNAs are telling your cells what to do. And then you start to behave and do what the food is telling you to do too. You start to have these thoughts that continue to vibrate on a low frequency. So to live backwards is evil. So if everybody and most of the cells on this earth is living backwards, what does that make this place? What does that make this place? The word devil comes from French. The word devil, right?
Damn, look how skinny she is.
This how we know you ain't right that.
In the Bible.
Now shut up, lady. Now it says microRNA is the name of a family of molecules that help cells control the kind of amounts of proteins they make. Okay? That is cell use microRNA to help control gene expression. Molecules and microRNA are found in cells and in the bloodstream. Okay, so it controls the protein. It doesn't tell you how to think. Okay, and then you need a certain amount. You need a certain amount of them proteins, chick. See, this is where you messed up. You need a certain amount because it specifically says how to increase. So I'm gonna read that, then I'm gonna let it go. EGCG is a polyphenol derivative of natural green tea with anti-cancer effect. This is how to increase it. It also has been demonstrated to affect the regular miRNA in human cancer cells. Okay, EGCG increased the expressions of 13 miRNAs, including miRA 16 decrease the levels of 48 in Hep G2 human hepatic cancer cells. So you need that in your, and it doesn't help you think. I mean, it doesn't change your expressions and whatever expressions in them. See, they tell you any old thing. So why would somebody be low on it and then they tell you to increase it? So you could, and then the like far as the animals and stuff, the people that don't want to eat meat, they don't have no farms where they raising animals to live a good life. So what they supposed to do? Just roam the street? Oh, don't do this to animals. I ain't got a farm nowhere. Especially people in the city. Y'all protect the animals how?
I know old people that's in Chicago and they got gardens all around their backyard
No,
and
I'm talking
stuff.
about farms. They
In the
say
heart of the
they're
city. You right,
protecting.
boss lady.
Right. I'm saying though, if you're talking about animals, right? If you are saying you don't eat animals because you don't believe in killing the animals and they illing the animals and they should live, then how are you protecting an animal if you're a vegan in the city? So if you're protecting them by not taking them out, well, who the hell is keeping them? Where they just roam? They roaming where? Have you went to go check an animal? Hey, how you doing? Did you adopt the animal? So
If she's wearing a cotton piece of clothing or leather shoes or a belt, she's not protecting the animals because those things come from animals.
hey, Panamanian princess, what's up, baby? But people kill me with that. I'm like, you're helping them how? Do you provide them food? Did you go bring them some food? You love them so much, right? Y'all good for it. And then, like, the people who, like, they used to have that thing with Peter. They used to take some, I don't know if it's red paint or whatever, and they'll throw it on people who wear fur and stuff. I'm like, okay, so how many foxes and shit do you have in your house? For you to say, don't do it. Okay, I get you. You have a heart. This is like, I love dogs so much I don't want to touch it, but I ain't around no dog. Now I can see people saying that, but they invite dogs in their house. They take care of dogs and they make sure the dogs are good. Like you literally have animal shelters and you have a safe place for them. Then I can understand why you would say, "Hey, I support dogs." But you don't have none of that. You ain't never left the city, and y'all the biggest ones to talk smack. But then don't do nothing. Don't donate no money. Don't do nothing for the well-being of an animal. So how are you saving it? They got a lot of places where they have like the grenades and stuff that's in the ground. And none of y'all been to none of these countries where you know um y'all haven't even donate money where they stopping the extinction of some of these animals. But y'all want to tell people how to eat and stuff. No, no, that's what they're here to do. We're not saying eat all of them, but they do have a purpose. And if we couldn't eat it, we couldn't digest it. Nobody says go overboard, but certain things that we can't eat, your body gonna let you know you be one sick puppy. If you cannot eat something, your body is going to reject it and you cannot eat it. If you're able to eat it and you're getting something out of it, then that means you are able to eat it. And in some of every country, they eat some weird stuff that would be to us. But to them, that's what's on their country, that's in their land, so that's their food. But we be like, you got people who eat snakes. I mean, it all depends. Raccoons. Some people eat some in certain countries, they rats are like humongous, but that's dinner to them. And then so that like he said, you catch your food and that's your dinner. Now, as far as the gardens and stuff, people got gardens in a house. Some people they buy the if you're living in certain houses, they some of them don't have a garden, but they got these pots, certain pots that you can have in your house. But you, how long you got to tell us? Well, how long does it take from when the seed you put the seed in there to how long till it's fully grown? You're not gonna have it all the time. Your house ain't but so big, you know. I just noticed she or whoever wrote further instead. It is farther. It's not farther. It's further. You were right the first time. That what she said. It's further. Hey, MW, welcome. Don't forget, guys. Take this time out. If you have not hit the like, please hit that like. And if you are new here, take this time out and hit that subscribe. Like right now, hit that like and hit that subscribe. Take this little time out just in case you forgot. Go ahead and click it. Now I'm going to get off of her. We've been on her too long. She gonna don't say nothing else stupid, which I know you are.
I'm gonna just tell.
Satan took Jesus to the.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. I didn't know I was off mute.
Oh.
Top of the mountains and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and said, if you bow and worship me, I will give you all of this. So when Satan took Jesus up to the top of the mountain to show him all the kingdoms of the world, don't you think Satan brought him up to this world right here?
What the hell was that? No, don't tell us what we think. We don't think.
This is hell. We're living in hell, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in our body reflections. And we have cancer. Yeah, we're very, 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 very sick right now.
No, your ass sick.
And there's very few cells, immunity cells, like, guys, come on, guys. Please stop wearing the weave. Please stop wearing the makeup. Please stop eating that. No. Please take your shoes off. Connect to the earth. This is us. We're living in our body. Can you please stop going to religion? The Christianity.
Well, stop reading their Bible.
They're separate from the body. They think they're separate from God. Please stop. Just please.
They never said they were separate from God.
No, don't
they
do
said
that.
They're not God.
Don't do that. Can we please stop? Please stop going to work. You're giving your energy to the entity that's continuing to destroy our body. Do you see all these buildings reflections? These are tumors in our body. These are tumors on the earth. And we're just, when you're going to work and you are in the hustle and you in a city, you're maneuvering in the tumor, in the cancer in our body. So when you getting up and going to work and driving your little car,
the one y'all be sleeping
in the tumor, the cancer.
Nature Boy always had a car. What the hell y'all was in that tumor for?
The chaos, the abyss. But when you come out and you go into nature and you see us in the sun, you see us with our wraps eating our fruit in the sun, that is the immunity of the earth. Just like the immune system in your body, the immune system cells are here to fight the sickness and to fight the cancer. And when you get in tune, you get this knowledge, you fighting the cancer. You fighting it around. White supremacy is in the point where they was at in their level of awareness and spirituality. So they don't taught you what you knew. A lot of people today in this age of consciousness where people.
That's enough of her. Now we get to the next one. So she done messed up all our brain cells and stuff for today.
That's the main reason not to be around dumb people, because that's what happens to your brain when you're around people who are not on your level, for real.
She is definitely your brain on drugs.
On drugs. What's up, Panamanian Princess?
Oh, man. Girl,
Yeah, she sound ridiculous. She's just
That
rambling and mumbling.
incarcerated demon got y'all working on exactly. Got them working hard on Bigo.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Hold on 1 second. I see MW in the building.
Uh-huh.
MW, what's up? This is only the second time I seen you, but you are my friend, and you stupid because she the one that named Sassy the Tooth Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
she got
that was it. I was talking to her all the time.
She got that nigga the Tooth Fairy.
Hell no.
That's all. I couldn't even think of nothing else. Every time I think about him now, I see him throwing that. You know how girls throw stuff, dudes that can't throw, they throw like a girl. I imagine him just slinging his arm like that, throwing a tooth off into the jungle.
Oh God. Oh man, I know you ain't talking about the tooth.
I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I was just like, I hope I see MW again because I always come up with stupid ass names for people. When she said Tooth Fairy, I was just like, that's it. I can't even call him Solar no more. I think of Tooth Fairy instantly. That's so appropriate for that little punk ass shit he did. So you know how he was probably trying to throw it all hard, but he threw threw your tooth in the jungle.
She said she didn't even know you remember. Kevin remembers. King Kev remember everything.
Oh God.
He don't forget nothing.
This cat ignorant. They don't think I be paying attention. I be up here on the corner running my mouth. They be ignorant in that chat, man. It's just something else.
He threw it. He threw it with his wrist. He swung his wrist.
You know, he swung his whole upper torso, but his arm didn't really move. His wrist gets slick. Go get it, bitch! It's in the jungle.
That's terrible.
He probably said some whole shit like that after he threw it. Go get it, bitch! It's in the jungle.
Bye.
Boss lady said his arm ain't move.
That's terrible.
What's his wrist?
Boy, these people is crazy. Something is wrong with every last one of them. Something is wrong with them. God damn. I'll leave, man. I'm gonna finish the last corner of my little sandwich real quick.
Oh man. We ain't get to that thief yet. Hold on. We're gonna get to that thief right there. Give me 1 second. We'll get to that.
Hey, and if y'all didn't read the chat, my grandbaby just put me up on something. I'm telling you.
What?
Throw them barbecue or them sour cream and onion chips on your turkey sandwich, man. It just take it to the next. Literally.
Oh man, we've been doing that forever. Where you been, Kev?
I didn't know. My grandbaby looked right at me. She said, "That sandwich look good, Papa. Put them barbecue chips on it." I was like, "What?" Yeah. I'm finna put them on the plate. She said, "No, put them on there, Papa."
Yeah,
you know that first bite was something different. I was like, Jesus just came down here and delivered this sandwich. All blooded.
Now I just had it. Is this it? No. Is this it? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it go.
So so petty. He'll fuck around and bang a cougar and throw her dentures away because he didn't got mad because he didn't get no cash app on the way out.
Oh, here we go. This is Venussublime, the divine build. There is no option when you are the one to be accountable for your life. I'm like, if you live it every day, they make life seem like so difficult. You're gonna go through difficult times, but if you was brought up with respect, thank you, no thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Your life is kind of easier if you have, like our parents always told us, if you have respect, talk to people with respect and stuff like that, you know, life is a little bit easier. Like, what do you like? How much problems do you got at 25? Like, goddamn. What you laughing at, Kevin? I ain't in the screen.
MW gonna put tooth plus fairy. He is a fairy. Hey, dude, like this girl. That, like you said, they be trying to make it seem like life is so hard. But here's my thing too. Y'all got all of the infinite knowledge of self. Y'all are gods. How is y'all life way harder than ours?
Yeah. And why you
That's
making
we're Babylon
mistakes?
mortals.
And why you making mistakes? You got the sage,
Thank you.
you got the pearls, you got
Thank you.
the stones. Y'all should never have no problem. Shit.
They got God. What do you mean? They got God.
They are good. They are good, but they have more problems than we have. These people got 10 times more problems than we have. I don't care what none of y'all going through in the chat. Y'all not going through what they going through. Them people is doing something different. I don't know what type of. Listen, you got to realize, like, you can't do this shit forever. 5 years from now, do you think you're still gonna be able to sit on the internet, Velvet, Gabriela Marquez, and beg people for money, and then get indignant with your low life ass? And you think you're gonna be doing this 5 years from now? You think people still gonna be feeling sorry for you? Them kids ain't gonna be little babies no more. So people ain't gonna be like, oh, the babies. They so nah. They're gonna be some bad, untrained, untamed 7 and 8 year olds. Then what you gonna do? You ain't gonna be able to get no sympathy card talking about I just got out of a cult. You've been out of cult 10 years. Then you still gonna be talking the same shit you talking now 3 years out of the cult.
Oh, what she went through, what I went through, and what I've been through.
What you put yourself through. Because we all know.
Well,
We all know you've been out there since you was 13.
They all
Stop playing. You've been doing this since you was 13. This ain't new.
That go for all of them.
That ain't nothing Nature Boy did to you or put on you. You've been doing that before you met Nature Boy. Keep it a buck.
They've been doing it.
Yeah, facts. They
But
all will.
I don't like to focus on one. Then we make the other ones look better when they.
I ain't never known nobody.
Queen Elizabeth, like a Malaya Queen. Now she Queen Elizabeth, right?
I ain't never met a person who can get a bunch of men together, or supposed to be men, bunch of dudes together. I ain't gonna call them men that are all molested their sisters and their cousins and family members. How do you just get a collection of like 7 or 8 of them dudes that sit down and like, oh yeah, I got drunk and went in my sister's rooms or me and my cousin was, having sex together, talking about a giggle.
You gotta learn YouTube talk. I swear.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, how do you get a collection of them dudes together? You think that was by accident?
For the people that are here tonight,
Don't tell me I can't play it now. Oh no. Now we can't play it. Shit. I should have played it when I had it. Let me see.
So she might have put some of that Louisiana. Huh?
Yeah, I had it been ready to play. I couldn't get to it. Now I can't play it.
Yeah,
they want me to go to Facebook.
Probably put that Louisiana voodoo on her. She already came out to your channel. Now she probably did a little voodoo curse on it or something.
Oh, man.
So you can't play her video. She don't want nobody to see that bullshit. She ain't talking about nothing. She's talking that same.
No, but when I had it, I should have played it. Because sometimes they don't save it. They take it off and they put it someplace else. Let me see something.
Well, you know what it was, though? It wasn't. It's just an exercise again in listening to Malia, listening to Fufu. We just listened to. They say the same shit. They don't even repackage the shit right. They say the same old bullshit over and over ad nauseum, and they're not saying nothing. They're not even making up new lies. She go back. Oh yeah, and stop wearing weaves and wear your hair natural and don't wear makeup. It's like, girl, who are you talking to? Like, who are you really talking to with your dumb ass? It just irked my soul to hear them even talk.
What kind of lesson did she really think she? She didn't taught nobody nothing.
She didn't say nothing that whole entire time, except she realized that above begins with A and below begins with B. And astrology and biology, A and B.
Oh, that was an EP on myself.
Yeah, that was the big epiphany right there. She really had an epiphany right in that moment. She was like, oh, A as above, astrology is above, and then biology is below, and it begins with a P. Oh my! That was as deep as it got. That was as deep as it got. That's why I said it don't matter which one of them you listen to. That's why Suge said she meant we can't even get too specific. When we talk about something, we really talking about all of them because all of them do the same thing. All
And
of them
this
are the same kind of
Nutritional,
comment. They just do it different ways. And especially, and I believe that's the only reason they have babies. Kai had a baby he didn't take care of. Then he go have a baby with this girl that came from Crown Melon and Elizabeth. I don't know what
oh
she did.
man, I can't see y'all. What I do?
I don't know. We can still
Damn
see
it,
your
I can
avatar.
hear you. Well, I can't. My screen is right there. Oh man, hold on.
That's that damn Velvet. She strong jaw done put a hoodoo on this. She done put,
Okay. I know, right? They did
she done
something.
put some shit on this motherfucker.
Put the strong jaw on your
She
ass.
put the strong jaw curse. She clamping down on anything you trying to run on her, Suge. Yeah, but and you didn't even see, and that's the beauty about a liar. You can destroy them without saying nothing. You let her talk and destroyed herself. She didn't even. Nobody had to be rude to her. Nobody had to go off on her. She just talked and sounded like a fucking idiot. I mean, excuse me, sounded like an idiot. Just sounded totally like just the most arrogant, indignant, self-righteous for no reason ass person like I've ever. Besides Nature Boy, them are the two. Them two, Sassy run a close third, but them two right there, yeah, they were the they Chief Ding Dong and Chiefess Ding Dong. Who runs? Who? What are you the chief of? You're not the chief of a nation. You're the chief of a group of people who are nobody, nothings in life. Who are a bunch of low-life scamming, hustling, lying ass people. You're the chief. You want to be the chief and chiefess of them? Go right ahead. Be my guest. But we on your ass. We on your ass. Everywhere around. Motherfucking Chief Tooth Fairy.
Oh,
I ain't gonna never
goodness.
let him lay that down. That is the most hoish thing you could do as a man. He might as well have went over there and busted the windows out her car and flattened the tires. That throwing that girl's tooth in the jungle was even a more bitch move than busting out a girl's window.
You gotta curb your cursing, man. It's gonna help you in life, period.
I know. I got my mouth so bad. These people, man. They bring out the worst in you. That's how you know too. When a person bring out the worst in you, that's how you know they got a demon spirit on them. Because they'll just make you get all out of character and out of pocket because it's just like the shit is silly. I see you can do a whole lot of stuff over internet. This dude say he got a tribe, but he never met any of the people in the tribe. They all be in a group chat. This other nut, why not? I say, so damn dude, so you got a internet cult, my dude? You just have people in your cult. He said they be in a group chat together. That's how they vibrate toward each other in a group chat. Man, if y'all don't get y'all new age cult ass out of here, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You just got roasted and ran off the internet.
Strong Jaw got a big Jay Leno jawline voodoo doll over there poking it. Got Sugar Love on the t-shirt over there. She poking at it, Sugar. She ignorant, man. She is ignorant. She ignorant. That's one person. It's just certain people that rub me the wrong way, and I couldn't stand her from the first time I heard words come out of her mouth. First of all, she need to blow her nose before she talk anytime because she sounded. Then she'll, after being indignant, then she'll turn around and try to play victim, which she does as good as Nature Boy. She is the most victimized person in the world. Then she'll start crying and blubbering and blabbering, act like she being real. Then she'll hold her baby while she crying, so people go, "Oh my gosh!" I can't stand that girl, man. I can't stand it. It took everything in me to be courteous and be polite to her.
All right, now move on to the next. I don't deal with none of them. Like I said, I'm not going to stay just stuck on one because then that makes it, then we not going to see what the rest of them is up to. Or we're going to make them think that they're not just as, come on, you got us thinking that our freaking heart is swimming with creatures and stuff. They're still they're still standing and collecting money too. I'm not worrying about her right now because her money, I don't know what she's doing with her money. But we do know for a fact their money is get paid for this lawyer and stuff. So I'm more heat on their ass. Because that right about now, they're the ones that's doing all.
And I'm glad you said that. Right, because now keep in mind, again, Nature Boy is in jail. So if Nature Boy got a lawyer, then somebody got the money together and went and paid that lawyer. Now, who do you think that is? That's why we told y'all that code is not broken up. They're just living separately because Nature Boy was the breadwinner. He's in jail, and they could not pull the money in that he pulled, so they couldn't afford that Airbnb.
Down the keys and the rest. It's a lot of them is doing that. So
yeah,
and we still we still know it's going through, but it's still going.
He got benefactors too, because like you pointed out, he is a plant. He is an agent, so he's got benefactors behind the scenes. Trust me, me and Suge personally know of benefactors that's not on camera that people don't know about. So we know he has benefactors. Besides the donations, these are not people that's just sending donations. These are people that fund him on a monthly basis, consistently. So, and that's how he's able to do what he's doing right now. But again, who went and paid his lawyer? Who went in the he ain't talking to no lawyer from jail like that. He's not recruiting lawyers. He's not scouting lawyers from jail. So who did that? That's why I said, don't think that these people are not still carbonation. They're just in separate locations right now. Think about anything. Just think about if they'd have came in and they'd have got David Koresh and locked him up and them people couldn't stay on that compound no more. They would have went somewhere, either back to their families or somewhere, or clicked up together and tried to stay together and do. That's all that they doing.
But we gotta really. That's why we gotta really, because they're even though them, we're gonna talk about. Well, we are going to talk about them right now because we're going to talk about the Sarons and these all these things, the credit repair. We're gonna get into that too. And this is, I don't know. Let's check him out. His name is.
Who's this?
I didn't want to put his name. That's why I said it's so many to go through.
That's some nuts, man.
That's why I said we can't penetrate just on one just because she leave a nasty taste in our mouth. Because we gotta spread. All of them got. When I say everybody can get it, everybody can get it, and we gotta have the same disdain for all of them.
And any of y'all,
the same disdain.
Yeah, and if any of y'all don't like what we saying, bring your ass over here because King Kev will make time. I'll make time for any one of you, one of y'all. Y'all can come in a group together. I'll tell all you motherfuckers. I mean, all all y'all together.
Now,
all y'all together.
A new one, Chief. I was not putting that in my. I'm sorry, I was not putting that in my title. But wannabe Teeth, we're gonna call him Teeth, the Warrior Minister, another scammer. Now look what he got. All right, he got business for sale, setting up a trust.
Yeah.
3 credit unions that give out no credit check loans, right?
Life insurance, credit. Life insurance, fixing your credit. Them are the.
Right. Then he got. Well, let me read what he's offering. He got 5 credit unions that offer business funding. Then he got 5 credit unions that offer no credit check loans. Right.
Come on,
then he got the best thing to do with taxes is to give it to him. Then he got the trust, a birth certificate registration. Have we heard that before?
They get their social security number right at birth.
Okay. Stop saying your bill. Okay. Women with natural care. But then we're going to get into his reels. Okay. Hold on.
Blanche say why he got on that alley cat, the alley cat fur.
3 banks. 3
What Orange
banks.
Juice? What Orange Juice Jones say? Get on out of here with that alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crumb cake. I seen you with.
3 banks that pull from Equifax and give $10,000 limits with a $700. How to get $100,000 in business funding even as a brand new LLC. 4 websites to help you fix your credit.
See, look, holding up the arm. He's just these dudes, man. These dudes are clowns, man.
Then
I don't know how people even
they
get
showing transfers and receipts. How to properly build your family office. All right. Look what him and Goo Goo Gaga right there.
Of course.
Let's talk anti. Well, we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
The royal occult information with the secrets are hidden. The royal minister, right? 3 banks that pull Equifax. Okay, we got that.
This dude is a clown.
Officially in their records. It's
all
fake
of these
planning. Now all these
people, fake ass.
All these people ain't got a house, a window, or nothing. They
ain't got nothing, man. That's why I'm saying they clowns.
But we gotta let them talk, Kev. Because we gonna let them talk. I don't even put Kyrie in here. Right now, he got the me versus me, right? Oh God, what is God? I fasted for 10 days and this happened. So, so as we see, as we look at him, and he want us to go learn from him. All these people want us to learn from them, but look how you dress. Why should I be rich? You don't want me rich.
Exactly. What is it that I'm aspiring to if I'm trying to get to where you at? Boy, please. I was doing these dudes. You find 16-year-olds that's doing better than these dudes. These dudes don't even have their own place. These dudes don't even be having their own place. I'm telling y'all, y'all let this internet fool y'all too much. These dudes don't have a car. They don't have their own apartment. You know, look, he's sitting up here in this big fake ass fur on. You know, he just looked like a clown. Got this big oversized unk on his neck. I just don't understand, man. It's all the same. Business funding, fix your credit, life insurance. Those are the 3 top hustles. When you hear dudes coming out their face talking about that, why do you need them to tell you how to get business funding? You can go to an organization that shows you how to get business funding, and we'll show you. We'll help you fill out the paperwork. A legit business that does that.
Also classes and everything that you could take.
It's all kind of stuff you can learn off the internet. Why would you have to go to this dude or pay this dude to have this dude do what you can do for yourself? That's crazy. And the things that they talking about, again, they always these wireless for, oh, you can get $100,000 in business loans with 700 credit score. Well, how you gonna get a 700 credit score if you got a 500 credit score? Oh, we'll fix your credit. So now they got all your personal information. Oh, you want a life insurance policy? Oh, it starts at birth. We're going to insure your babies. So now they start using your kids' social security numbers to get credit cards. Your kids get 18 and before the spot gets blown up. That's why they try to sell you this life insurance on your kids when they first born, because they want to use their credit information and their social security number prior to them being able to use it for themselves. That's what all of this shit is about. That's how all these dudes is running credit card scams. That's how all these dudes riding around in Hellcats and all these other whatever else they doing, all this jewelry, and these dudes is out here scamming, man. It's low-level scamming at that. And every one of them, you notice, every one of them is some religious guru. He's chief or minister, this or that. All of them religious people. That's coincidental? Come on, man.
Now, I want to check out this video. If he didn't cut it. Let me see.
Straight cornball. You got an African medallion on with a fake fur. If you don't stop.
I thought that was a rug.
Oh no, actually it's a fake chinchilla. It's a fake chinchilla with an
Well, he
African.
must have took it down.
The fake
You want to know
Louis
what's more
Vuitton
important than throwing
robe.
away money at a strip
He
club?
took it down. I'm looking for
Credit. You ever wonder why Jewish people own all the property in America?
It won't get me no copyright. Oh, he took it down. Fuck. Let me see. He took it down. Damn, I be missing stuff.
And light. You only can see me right now because light is hitting your eyes, and that light that hits your eyes is hitting a cord, and that cord is vibrating
Well,
and sending a signal to your brain,
can
and
see
then your
this.
brain makes up an image, then you send it back, and that's how you're making up your reality. It's through your senses. So if you wish to get to the next level in your life, you gotta reprogram your senses.
God.
That's not the one I wanted to see. But there,
That shows you the
yeah.
coonery and the clown shit right out the back. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. They all come with this metaphysical, spiritual bullshit. Vibrations, and you can see me because the UV light hits your cornea, and then it transfers to your retina and it reflects back. Come on, boy, man, shut up. You're stupid.
This
That's
fucker
why
took it off.
these people are so stupid, man.
He took it off. But we'll hear this. But he took it off.
He
Damn,
ain't
I
saying
gotta
shit.
start saying stuff
I
when
mean
I
nothing.
play. Nah, it was two of them. It was two of them. And that one was Who Wants to Smoke.
He got that jacket off Facebook Marketplace.
That's his rug, I'm trying to tell you. His rug.
Perhaps if you honored nature,
Oh God.
and this is why in One Nation we're gonna be studying, we're gonna praise nature.
Oh Lord.
Because there's nothing here that exists. This shit that I got on, it don't exist without nature.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
So you must get back to your natural ways. It's not about becoming vegan or eating plant-based. No, it's about realizing that you are electric. If you put water in your car that takes gasoline, how the fuck are you going to get anywhere?
Oh,
So you here put in
What?
you're drinking cow's milk and shit,
Man,
getting instructions, hormones from a cow. You drinking cow's milk. Now I'm talking about food right now, but I want to point out this stupid ass shit that I see people continuously doing. Stop drinking a cow's milk. Stop drinking cow milk. It's a euphemism for pus. Milk is able to have up to 72,000 live bacteria before they even take it up off the shelf. On top of the fact that it's another species of milk. You're supposed to be drinking your mother's milk or milk that comes from a tree. How are you supposed to be intelligent?
oh man, here we go with this shit.
Oh shit.
It's the same shit. It's so repetitive. Well, I just got through here in Nature Boy with the video we watched the other day. You drinking cow's milk? Like this. I don't know. This shit just blows me, man. I'm finna go on mute. I ain't saying nothing. This shit is unbelievable.
They in Africa, where they get their milk from? They drink cow's milk.
Goat milk, which is an animal too. But they always talk about going back to Africa, living like the indigenous. That's how the indigenous live. Stupid. You drinking a cow's milk? It's pus. Man, listen. You spent your whole life growing up on baby formula, which is artificial milk. You also grew up on whole milk that everybody else did. So now all of a sudden at 35, 38 years old, you conscious and you think because you stopped drinking milk that now you're a god? Like, these people make absolutely no sense. If you cared about nature, you wouldn't be wearing animal fur on your body. Stupid. If you were so indigenous, you wouldn't be wearing European-made jewelry around your neck like a slave. I don't care if it is an African symbol or an Ankh. What metal foundry do you know that's owned by black people that are making metal jewelry? They're not. So stop with all the fake. You're so super, man. Shut up. Y'all stupid. All of y'all stupid.
What is
Y'all
that
hustling
noise?
people who are dumber than you. That's all you doing. You
Who
hustling
noise is
people
that?
who
Mine?
don't know nothing.
Was that me?
Oh,
Yeah, MW, they all got tricks and gimmicks. Now, I guess he's the fly, and he calls himself chief minister, and he's sitting up here looking like a
man.
broke ass drug dealer.
Y'all hear that
Man,
noise?
that dude looked like oh man. That dude looked like Marvin Gaye came back from the dead.
These dudes are clowns, and like I said, it just Suge. Look, YouTube to knock Suge off. We up here, well, we just gonna chop it up for a minute till Suge get back. She'll probably be right back up. But these dudes, like, I'm asking. This is a question I'm asking. Maybe Boss Lady can answer. I don't know. How are these cornball ass dudes like this, like Nature Boy, like Why Not, like TK? Why? What type of females are like dealing with these dudes? Like, for real?
The one that you just seen that was trying to tell us something about biology a few minutes ago. That type. That's the ones.
He'll have a whole bunch of chicks. He'll have a whole bunch of chicks following him.
They done
He got a
took me
beard. He got
out.
on he got on a fake
Y'all can
chinchilla.
hear me?
Yeah, you back.
Yes.
They done took me out. I had to reset everything, bastards. Every time they hit, I don't know if they hitting me with stuff. I don't know what they doing, but they like, oh Lord, she on to us now. But
That's
I
strong,
want to
y'all.
watch two specific ones where World went in their ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went in his ass and he went into his ass, but they must have took it off, right? But then next thing, all I hear is a tick, 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 tick. Next thing you know, I'm gone. The computer's back. I had to reset everything. And it's crazy.
Girl, you ain't said nothing. That's why when I was gone earlier, I don't know how it happened, but I'm thinking that I'm pushing the StreamYard, and I put StreamYard, and I kept hearing Kulu and Bruh-Man them talking, and Miss Meat and all them. And I'm like, it's Tony and them talking to him, and I could hear you, Kev, and them talking at the same time. That's why I kept clicking off.
No, you have both one at the same time.
I don't know how I got in. Even then, I heard him say, "Is that you, boss lady?" And I was like,
"Yeah, you was in both rooms at the same time. That's what happened."
On the same phone? No, that's crazy.
Well,
at the same time.
When you're watching two things, it happens sometimes.
You were seeing the same thing as me, MW. The wood beads and the glasses and the jacket, it was just all a little too much, man.
It's all a little bit too much.
It's like I said, they character, they actors, man.
And that feminine ass 9 garb, I'm probably gonna have to just do that tomorrow. Cause we probably gonna keep it here. Cause all the good stuff they took off and transferred me over. That's why when I have it, I gotta play it right then and there.
Where is Why Not? Did you see Why Not? Go look and see if you see anything about Mr. Why Not.
He's a super clown.
Where's he?
He's a super duper clown.
On Instagram.
On Bigo. It might have been on Instagram.
I don't have Bigo on here.
Oh, see, it might have been on
Instagram. If I
Instagram.
do have Bigo, I wouldn't remember. You forgot. They only let me get certain ones.
Oh, yeah. Look on Instagram. See if he was on Instagram.
They was over there tearing his ass up.
So we gonna have to start going in there and tearing their ass up too.
Yeah.
But we don't know when they're gonna go live. But he changed it though. But the name of it was Who Want the Smoke?
Me.
Oh.
Me.
We do.
Me. In my Nardo Wick voice. Who wants to smoke me?
I can't.
Who wants to smoke me? Who wants to smoke me?
Oh gosh. I don't even his face, his glasses is all to the side, his hair is falling out.
He was crazy with it.
crackhead. I
Yeah.
would not have a man that looked like a crackhead tell me nothing.
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 Can you imagine taking that clown right there and that's his best
Oh,
outfit?
here you go. This might be it.
You take him to your Christmas party, he come dressed like that with his goofy ass talking that goofy shit. Okay. World numbers over there tearing their ass up.
Let's see if this is it.
Man, going in.
Tearing their stupid ass up.
I was dying laughing.
Can y'all hear it?
No.
Oh, I can hear it though. That's why I'm like, I think this the one. I think this the one. Y'all can't. I ain't share it. I'm sorry.
No, you gotta share it. Don't get bumped out again. Okay, there we go.
Because when's the last time that a chief royal has spoken to you? When's the last time that you got a reminder that you are not here to live this human fickle experience? When's the last time you sat the fuck down to reevaluate your spiritual currency?
Ain't no such thing as a human experience.
Share this fucking lie. Fuck that.
He wanted to smoke. Okay.
See, this energy that I'm presenting is the melanated man suppressed. I speak for and with all black men when I'm speaking.
No, the fuck you don't.
Half of the melanated family when I'm speaking. I speak on behalf of the royal family when I am speaking. I am the son of Alpha and Sophia. When I am speaking, you are speaking.
Damn, Kev, you got somebody
to
speaking for you
your
now?
royal minister. So we're gonna air some shit out. Yeah, everybody air some shit out. Hold up.
Looking like a straight crackhead with a rug around him.
Look at him. He got the blowtorch. Look at him. He got that crackhead lighter.
This is lavender.
Yeah, of course, you got to get pseudo deep. You got to burn sage. These niggas are so corny, boy. It's not even.
Your brain ability just won't reach certain ways.
Don't catch that fake ass chinchilla on fire either.
In your life, you have to reprogram yourself. If you want more right now in your life, you have to reprogram your mind. The way you're thinking is a summary of your current results.
How are we thinking?
Let me say it again. The way of your past thinking is a summary of your present results.
Oh, that was deep.
Don't
that
wait
was
till
deep.
New Year's, which
you're
is
suffering the
not
consequences
even
of your choices.
the New
That's
Year's
a
on
deep
the
one.
first. Don't wait until then to
get
have a
your ass
resolution.
out.
You need to get into action now. If you're not in action now, how can any of your projects activate? Let me say it again. Your
Let me
project
say it again.
activate action. You must take action. But first, you must know the law.
I know the law.
Because don't congressmen, don't policy officers sit
Policy
in Congress
officers.
and act and
Policy
write out
officers.
acts. And then
Gotta
that's what we
start
take
deep.
action on. They have whole committees on this called political action committees.
Huh?
What?
So you an activist, have you set up your trust yet?
What?
So you're a revolutionist. Have you sat down and worked on your state?
Revolutionist.
What exactly do you
Revolutionary.
think that you're going to
Dummy.
revolve or help evolve if you don't have an estate plan? And how
Now
do
the
you plan
government
to
gonna
protect
take
your
over,
ass
remember? The
when
government
system
gonna
is
fail,
falling.
remember?
of polarity
Right, so your
Right.
plan ain't gonna be no good. The government system
Oh,
is
because
falling.
y'all thought it was great and all good, and we live in hell. Hell is a state of mind. Hell will be the state of mind that's connected to the lower self or
Oh
the
my
animalistic
God,
self.
this
The
dude.
animals,
That
they
ain't
don't have the same
carbonation
type of
shit.
compassion or sympathy for us, just like a gazelle. A gazelle could see a gazelle trip and fall, but that gazelle will keep on running and not turn back to look back at the other one because they don't think in the same way that we think as humans.
What?
For real?
For real? Boy, you deep.
When you
deep, cuz.
are currently,
You better take
as
him
you
another
continue
sniff or
operating on
something.
old programs, you cannot ascend. You have to constantly
Ascending
work
going where?
on opening your mind by getting higher
Giving you our
knowledge,
money, right?
higher education.
Giving you our money.
So now I'm gonna just give you the order. I only want to come here and give you the order. That's what it is. Okay, so there's 5 points. What, when, where, who, why.
Not
5
how.
W's.
Not how.
3. 5 W's. A W is 3. That's how you do a W, don't it?
No.
1, 2, 3. Right? So there's 5 scientists who understand how to
Oh Lord, 5 scientists.
Get
govern
the
yourself. How to be in God body. This is what this knowledge is about. This is how to get in your
Get
God
your
body.
one.
And
God
woman,
body.
you cannot be a goddess if you are not with God. For God is what God is.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
I digress.
Hit you with that shit.
5 points, 5 sciences. You must understand that through the law of correspondence, when you study the 7 universal laws, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, rhythm, polarity, cause and effect, gender. 7. You study the 7 universal laws and you specifically honor
Gender
and
is
respect
not
the
a
law of
universal
correspondence. You see how biology and chemistry has a direct correlation with astrology and psychology. You may not be able to read your genetic code and see what the potential of yourself is or your children are, but if you were to pull up their natal chart, then you can see the projections and the psychology of a person's mind.
Damn, bring Nature Boy.
So your
back.
astrology,
Exactly. These
is
knockoff Nature Boys is killing me.
the psychology of your mind.
Took the whole script, didn't he, MW? Took the whole
Why do you
entire
think they wrote a
script.
whole book
He
called the
remixed it.
Bible, and they're talking about astrological terms that they have personified
Your
into
natal
a being
chart.
known as the sun? Astrology is how you tap into your genome. This is how you read your genetic code. You can't come out here and be utilizing codes in the matrix, uniform, commercial code, and these sets-offs and these discharges, and you haven't yet read your own.
Is that what the fourth
code.
Migo sets
You
off?
realize that you're going to be programmed for ignorance. You can be the wealthiest, smartest person in the world, but smart doesn't equate to intelligence.
What?
So until you get into knowledge of self, until you explore truly what your rising sign is and how that personality either creates a congruent alignment with somebody or it creates some type of
Same carbonation lingo.
learning,
Congruent.
you
Same lingo.
keep complaining. You're going to stay stuck in a victim mind state until you start studying nature. So this is what the ministry, One Nation Ministry, is now bringing to you. Yes.
Nah, it's a ministry.
I'm creating a new religion called Natureology. And we finna study nature. Because all this shit, this phone you looking at, the desk you sitting at, the couch you sitting on, the bed you laying on,
it's a figment
it's
of your
all made
imagination.
from things that come from nature.
No shit.
But you see all these squares they got going on. Even your phone is a square, and all the apps on your phone is a square. They have you boxed in outside of nature. So when you go back into the law of correspondence and you tap into the
wow.
Yeah, I'm over him.
You also see quantum physics. Quantum physics explains the fact that we are in a holographic universe, meaning you exist because of vibration and light. You only can see me right now because light is hitting your eyes, and that light that hits your eyes is hitting a cord, and that cord is vibrating and sending a signal to your brain, and then your brain makes up an image, and then you send it back, and that's how you're making up your reality. It's through your senses. So if you wish to get to the next level in your life, you gotta reprogram your senses.
Oh my God, this is the dumbest.
This shit is so easy when you understand the laws. I haven't struggled since 10 years old. Mine, I had to experience a near-death experience to get an understanding. But if you do not get this understanding, life is going to put you in a situation when you come close to death, because death is just passing from one state.
Hi. Death is just that. Man, shut your ass up.
You're not the physical body. You are not the shell.
Your natal
You are not
chart.
this, what they call FICO matter.
FICO matter.
matter.
111.
Maybe I could do one.
So when you
Psycho
project,
matter.
you get projects.
Man, he
So
don't
you
know
gotta
what he's saying.
project.
He making up words.
Be a pro and
Oh
either
Lord, bring nature boy
objecting,
back. We
injecting,
sorry,
Right.
nature boy. We
ejecting. You
sorry.
gotta be a pro.
He knows worse than Nature Boy. Ain't that crazy?
Otherwise, you'll stay caught up
That's
in
crazy.
and bound in
Oh God.
other projects.
Oh shit.
Projects.
So it starts first within. You don't have to work hard. You gotta work smart. Think and Grow Rich. I believe that's what the book is called. And nowhere in that book do you see the title or the word money. The book is not about money. The secret in Think and Grow Rich is about the power of your mind and concentration. It's about the science of getting rich. You must become wealthy first in the mind, and then you only attract the people, the things who are on that same frequency. So therefore, you don't even have to speak. It'll be telepathic. You are in a holographic universe where even you listening to me right now, a vibration has to hit the eardrum. And then once that vibration hits the eardrum, it sends a
I'm
signal
going
to the
to
brain.
bed.
And
I'm
based
going
upon
to
what
bed.
you've heard before,
Fuck
you
this
either
dude.
hear
I'm
me or
going to
you
bed.
don't. So when people don't hear you, stop talking to them because it's not you, it's them.
I'm
I gotta go
sorry,
work in the
When you
morning.
guys.
speak, it's
I'm
vibrations. You must
Kevin made me
fix
do it.
your
I gotta go work in the morning.
vibration.
I ain't messing with you. I'm finna go to bed.
This
Nah,
is
it's
why
over.
only 1%
We'll
of the
turn out in the
world
front room lights. Go check
controls
that front door again. We finna get in
99%
bed. This
of
dude
the
tripping.
currency.
Oh God.
Let me say that again. This is why only 1% of the world controls 99%
And
of
you
the
are not
currency,
part
no
of the
matter what
1%,
level
damn
of success
it.
you may think you have.
Oh my
You're living
God.
in another man's state.
Oh,
So
God.
here,
with immortal
Oh,
goddamn
here you
Goganta.
go. Here
hold
you
that
go.
information.
Here you go, Derek. I got
Most
the
people
right
can't
one.
because you can't cut off. You don't know how to
I got the
eject
right
yourself
one.
from
So
situations.
I got to
You don't know
hear
how to
this shit
inject
until
yourself
Yeah.
in proper situations.
Let's
You
fast
don't know how
forward
to
the world turn his
project
ass
your
up.
No,
own
the
thoughts in your own
I
mind
can't.
into this
It's
reality
going
so
too
that you
far.
can create a square for yourself to walk around in so you can circle the square, aka
God,
create an ascension
help.
portal for you to access. Maybe this is going over your head
It
or
went right
maybe it's
over.
sinking
Dumb
in.
ass
It
out
went
of
right
here.
over, goddammit. They're bastard.
Perhaps if you honored nature, and this is why in One Nation we're gonna be studying, we're gonna praise nature. Because there's nothing here that exists. This shit that I got on,
You don't pray.
it don't exist
nature,
without nature.
damn it. You don't
So
pray.
you must
That's
get
a
back
sin
to your
in itself.
natural ways. It's not about becoming
Nature
vegan
didn't
or
create
eating
itself.
plant-based.
You
No, it's
gotta
about
praise the
realizing
creator.
that you are electric.
Oh Lord, I'm electric.
Didn't he already
If you
say
put
this?
water in your car that takes gasoline,
That's why I said I don't like
how
to
the
touch
fuck
it. I always do this.
are you going to get anywhere? So
I
you
did.
here
That's
put
why I
in.
don't
Yeah, he
like to
said this.
touch
We
it.
done heard this
Yeah,
twice.
I'm sorry.
Yo, this shit's not working, yo.
You know, once I touch something, I go too far.
Oh, he on.
Oh shit! I
Yo,
caught
what's
it right
good?
in time. Here we go.
What up?
Peace to the gods.
Here we go.
Peace. So, okay, your title is Who Wants Smoke?
Yes, only come up if you want smoke.
I want the smoke. I want to know. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my charger in my phone. And we're going to get to this shit now. Okay? Because I don't know what you think. I think you think a motherfucker slow or something or whatever. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking cow, mucus, and all that motherfucking shit. I want to know why you out here scamming with immortal goddamn Gogantian or whatever the fuck that nigga called himself. Why you out here scamming? That's what I want to know. Since you want to know who the fuck got smoke, I got smoke. It's King World. So why you staying at that nigga house scamming? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about. Let's talk about why you stay at Gaga. Why do you stay at Immortal Gargantian house? That's right. You at his other house. That's where you at. I can tell you where you at right now in Pennsylvania. But we're not gonna get into that. You ask me who got smoke. I got smoke with you and any other fake.
Hold on. Oh my God. Oh shit. What did I do? I'm always doing something.
I told you it was going down. I don't know how I
Let
ended
it
up
ride
in
out.
there.
It's
Let it ride
me.
out.
No, I just gotta say, did you see how small his little apartment is?
That dude is he ain't even got an apartment. That's what I'm trying.
I know, but you want to talk about you all of this and all. Damn,
Yeah, he live with Gaga Google, and he trying to tell you about money. That's why I be saying about these people, man. These dudes, they be talking that shit because they don't have certain people to come up on they they won't never
He
let
got
me up
busted
there and
out
talk to him.
tonight, though. He got busted out.
Yeah, but see, they won't never let me come up there and talk to them because I'll do that same thing. I'll destroy their ass on their platform.
You gonna make it up there, but I'm sorry,
They won't. They block me every time I try to come up there. They don't want none. Listen, I trust and believe they don't want no part of King Care because I'm telling all of them who listening. Any one of you fake ass scamming niggas think you can come up here and run some game, please come up. I'll destroy every single line of your argument. Every one of them. You living in another man's house trying to tell me about money and financial freedom and living in the system.
Lordy.
He lived with Gaga Google.
Gaga.
The hell out of here, boy. Shut your ass up. That's why I said these people
Did you see his face though when World told him? I know exactly where you
when his world started giving it to him. You saw his face, he couldn't say nothing. He was
and then the crackhead that he is with the
he's a crackhead. Anybody who all of them dudes is Gaga Google, all of them is crackheads. Them dudes is dope fiends. That dude is a dope fiend. Look at him. That dude is a dope fiend. He got brushed off. He got the best outfit that he could get off that little money he done scammed so far and got dressed up, come on here like he had Sunday service. Soon as World started giving it to him and World said 2 or 3 things that let him know, I know about you and I know what you doing. Dude couldn't say nothing. He froze up. This the part I want to hear. I don't want to hear him say shit. He ain't doing nothing but regurgitate Nature Boy. He ain't saying shit. And if you listening,
you almost made me spit my water out my mouth. Come on.
Hey, I'm calling his name personally. I don't know your name. Big dude with the glasses and the fake chinchilla on that's getting your ass handed to you by World. If you want some smoke, you still think you want some smoke, then you come over here and holler at me because I want some smoke with you.
We're going to visit you.
Yeah, I want some smoke.
We're gonna catch
I want some smoke because I'm tired of all these scamming ass niggas getting up here talking.
I'm like, Kev, get your ass on Instagram.
Yeah, talking all that fly shit. I'll tear every bit of that fake science you talking about down. I'll call references. You ain't got no references to your shit.
We're gonna go visit these motherfuckers.
Knowledge of self. You don't know nothing about knowledge of self. He hasn't said not one thing that was knowledge of self. He has not said one single thing. But I'm gonna be quiet so we can finish hearing him get his lunch ate.
I ain't staying up with y'all all night. Let's go.
It's another species of milk. You're supposed to be drinking your mother's milk or milk that comes from a tree.
Sure, you done went back too far again.
Intelligent, but you can't fix your electricity. You are electric.
We all right. I can't.
It's called a nervous system.
Fuck.
A nervous system.
Right.
This will only come up if you want smoke. This is for whoever wants smoke.
Hey, coffee. If you want smoke. Oh, we want that smoke.
Yeah, coffee. They all dope fiends. They all reformed dope fiends. All of them. Gaga Google him.
He's a crackhead. He's a crackhead.
Yeah, that's smoking fentanyl and roast lace blunt.
The rest don't do that.
It's a great time to bring up.
He acting like he think he.
We have our first contestant.
Oh shit! Our first contestant.
Yo, this shit's not working, yo. Oh, he on. Yo, what's good?
What up?
Peace to the gods.
Peace. So, okay, your title is Who Wants Smoke?
Yes, only come up if you want smoke.
I want the smoke. I want to know. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my charger in my phone. And we're going to get to this shit now. Okay? Because I don't know what you think. I think you think a motherfucker slow or something or whatever. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking cow, mucus, and all that motherfucking shit. I want to know why you out here scamming with immortal goddamn Gogantian or whatever the fuck that nigga called himself. Why you out here scamming? That's what I want to know. Since you want to know who the fuck got smoke, I got smoke. It's King World. So why you staying at that nigga house scamming? That's what I want to know. Let's talk about it.
Ooh,
Let's talk about it. Why you stay at Gaga? Why do you stay at Immortal Gargatian house? That's right. You at his other house.
Yeah,
That's
that
where you at.
studio
I
apartment.
can tell you where you at right now in Pennsylvania. But we're not gonna get into that. You ask me who got smoke. I got smoke with you and any other fake ass conscious nigga out here scamming.
Where am I?
So I got smoke. I got smoke. So what's up? So what's up? So why you scamming? So why you and Gaga Google scamming? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You stay with the nigga. He gave you somewhere to stay. He gave you somewhere to stay, did he? That ain't your house. That ain't your house. That ain't your house. That ain't your house.
Where am I scamming? Who is
number one? You scamming with them goddamn banks. That's why you stay at that nigga house. That's why you said you want smoke. I got smoke with your bitch ass. You and that bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga just like him. You and that nigga weaker than a motherfucker. And you out here scamming. We don't want to hear about no goddamn milk or no cows, nigga. Tell us why you was out here playing with that money. You just said 4 banks. You said Chase, Bank of America, and some other shit. You ain't got no goddamn job. So how you gonna be telling somebody how to get some money? You ain't got no goddamn job. You ain't got no goddamn job. You ain't even got no shape up, nigga. So I know you ain't got no job.
I have 5 trusts. I don't need to work. I'm not a slave like you.
So why do you stay in Gaga Google other house? Why you stay in another nigga house?
About the room.
Why you stay in another nigga house? Why you stay in another nigga house?
You was a slave.
No. We're not talking about that, bro. Let's still acknowledge for a second. You said who wants smoke? I got smoke with your weird looking ass because you up there scamming with that nigga. And if I see your ass in Pennsylvania, if I see you in Pennsylvania, nigga, I'ma call your ass out in front of everybody because you scamming. Nigga, you ain't even from there, nigga. I know where you at. The nigga got 3 houses. He got, want me to tell you the address? You want me to tell you the address where you at? Hold on.
Yeah, tell me that.
Hold on. I'm just saying. I mean, you want it. You talking about who wants smoke?
That nigga's
I'm gonna go live on YouTube and show you where you at. How about that? I'm gonna set up the live now. You know who the fuck I am. You know who I am. I'm not gonna play with you or that fuck ass nigga. You a fuck nigga just like that nigga. You and him, y'all both fuck niggas. Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah. Since you say who wants smoke, I got smoke for your ass,
and
nigga.
How do you know?
Fuck you talking about? You scam. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who.
Yeah. You?
Yep. No, you scamming the community, bitch ass nigga. Don't use semantics, bitch ass nigga. We ain't talking about no goddamn cows and no mucus, bitch ass nigga. We talking about you scamming. That's what we talking about. That explain that part.
Oh, okay. You one of them slaves that's been scammed, that's been working the job.
There you go with the deflagrous nigga.
You one of the slaves that stay in another nigga house. You stay in another nigga house.
Oh, I'm a melanated man, and you don't.
You in another nigga house.
So you said you still confused about.
I'm in my own house. You stay with somebody. I'm in my own house. You didn't pay for this, dog. I'm in my own fucking house. I'm in my own shit. Okay? You didn't pay for that house. He let you stay with you. Yeah, you got to go stay at his house. Yeah.
So I get it.
Yep. Hoe ass bitch ass dude.
Says scam, it means
look at him. He couldn't say shit. He got 5 trusts.
I came to Philadelphia and made 30 racks.
His trust is floating with the creatures in the ocean.
What's wrong with these people? Look at you.
Look at your
Look at your hair,
you
nigga.
love to be a slave.
Exactly.
Look at your hair, nigga.
Smoking.
I called that in here
Smoking.
so that y'all can see. I already spoke about this.
Your laugh is fake.
Look at him, right. He don't know what to say.
Talk about this before he
don't he react just like a person when you catch him lying?
You are a melanated man, and you start speaking spirituality.
Oh gosh.
Knowledge of self.
Oh Lord.
Damn, his little brush down hair is starting to stand up now. It ain't brushed down no more.
Right.
I've already written a book about this.
Man,
it was brushed down. A world that made that shit stand up.
What you seeing is Samael.
A book, crackhead. Listen, crackhead.
I'll bring it back on if you can answer the questions. All he is, what that was a cockroach.
That's his name.
You know when you turn on the when you go into a place that's fucking it's old as shit. You turn on the lights.
No, you ain't got no lights. That guy got lights.
I can bring him back on if he wishes to answer the questions.
You ain't asking no question. Why you
Because
staying in Gaga Goo Goo house?
The Chiefs
Mr. Fire Trust. Shut your
present a
dumb.
claim,
This dude's
you
so
must
dumb.
bring evidence to back that claim, or else you will be casted out for blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Bring evidence to your
This dude is
claim,
crazy.
or else you are blasphemous. And if you wish to go through a therapy session with me, then that is what we have to talk about.
Try to do just like Nature Boy, start deflecting, talking crazy. You live in another man's house. You can't
I'm
tell
not
me nothing.
feminine like you, masculine.
He's not feminine.
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you back and forth. I'm gonna ask a question.
He just said who won't smoke. Now he say he ain't gonna sit there and argue back and forth.
I'll give you an answer.
Man, you gay blade.
Oh man!
All this jaw jacking.
He ain't even
all
embarrassed.
this
I don't know what to
talking.
call it.
Yo, I'm from the dirty South.
He just got
And my
out of
roots
jail.
is from Guinea.
He
I'm
got
from
5
West
EBT
Africa.
cards.
We don't do all this talking. We get our hands in the dirt. We get to building.
EBT cards.
The original Mason.
Now he just said who won't smoke, but now he say he ain't finna go back and forth and argue with nobody.
So if you
Let's
ain't
smoke.
talking about corporate development,
He titled this video that as soon as World
not
came
breaking
up
down
and gave him
the
some smoke,
science
now he
of
don't want
how
none.
the 5 senses work in tandem with the 6th sense.
He don't want no
in tandem
smoke.
with the 7th
And
sense
that
of
ain't
the
He wants some
helping your
attention.
ass.
He wants
What
some
are you
attention.
doing?
This is what we gonna talk about.
I got over 100 videos on this page.
Now nobody
I
don't
have
watch.
another page, Infinite Steve, and I got a YouTube. I've been doing this shit since 2016.
It ain't got nowhere. You still ain't got.
It ain't got nowhere.
You still ain't got.
It ain't got
Hold on now.
nowhere.
I've been having. Now you want me to talk my shit?
See
I've
what
been
I'm
having
saying?
mansion
They ain't
parties
making bullshit.
since 24 years
A
old.
mansion
25
Well, why do
years
you
old.
live with another grown man?
He had a
Most of you
mansion
people
party.
are aging fast.
Why you live with
and
another
yet
grown
still
man?
haven't found out the science to getting rich.
Polite, I blame you for this shit.
You were born rich.
This is I blame.
All you
Polite,
gotta
I
do
blame
is
your ass for this.
say, look at shit.
See, he got off that interview real quick, didn't he? He said he titled his video "Who Won't
If you
Smoke."
don't
First person come up,
understand
he ain't got nothing else to say.
the square that you're standing on, then I see how you can be boxed in to your reality.
Yeah, okay. Tell that to your
When you help
mama.
others, it shows.
Mm-mm-mm.
When you help others, it shows.
You ain't helping, motherfucker.
I don't have
Yeah.
to speak for myself.
Got me cursing. You too. We sorry, but these people. That's are what what happens hang when you come up? in Why you
community.
click off then? Why are you doing all this?
Right?
He just got off that probation hold. He just got off the
Talk
county.
about I go to Atlanta, everybody knows me.
You
Because
want
everybody
the smoke?
remembers what I
You
did.
can't handle that smoke.
I bet you got an ankle bracelet on. That's why he ain't showing his lower body.
1,000-page books. I took the time out to
World said, "Why you scamming?" He got quiet as month. He sat back, looked like, "Oh
Look
shit."
his hair.
Oh,
Look
shit.
his brush down, Kev. Kev, look at his brush down. It is standing up now.
It's standing on end, ain't it, boss lady? That shit ain't laid, fried, died, laid to the side no more, is it? That shit standing up like Eddie Kendrick when they kicked him out the Temptations.
We're gonna do the 9 guard tomorrow. We're gonna do the 9 guard
Frederick
tomorrow.
Douglass already
Leave it right here with
These
this.
people, man.
He said, if you want to
He gonna
hide
title his video "Who Won't Smoke."
He
Boy,
looked
you
like
don't
somebody
want-
slapped him upside the back of his head. We got 6 minutes left because we all going to bed.
I like what you're saying, Angel. Can't save everybody. See, that's the position I'm putting myself in.
They
though.
been listening to you,
Look
Kev.
at her. He's such a
We're gonna
cornball.
have to save everybody because we aren't all free until
We
everyone
aren't
is.
all
You only
free.
got 3 people that said so. Oh, no.
Exactly.
So now what we do,
How many
what
people in
happens
this
is
chat, Suge?
we're given the responsibility.
How many people in this
of
chat?
getting the path
I don't
clear.
know.
Oh, okay. You can't see.
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
It just shows you the 3 people who watched the over.
Let me show y'all how to defeat a demon.
It's probably him and his mama listening
Demon
to
and
the
the angel
live.
are the same thing. They're just messengers.
Damn, I ain't got
One
nothing to
traveling
snap
at
on
light
and stuff.
speed, one traveling super slow.
Oh,
a
yeah, I
demon
see
and an
him,
angel
Jerry.
can take the body
You said the same thing.
a being depending on the frequency that is on. An angel moves at the speed of light. Light is consciousness, aka knowledge. When you're speaking to an angel or an angelic force, you're gonna get a lot of information. You're gonna get a lot of knowledge. When you're speaking to a demonic force, you're gonna get a lot of confusion. You're gonna get a lot of misunderstanding.
Oh Lord!
When you're speaking to God, you will get the truth
I'm gonna give you the 5 minutes.
irrefutable facts.
I can't take them. Oh Lord, he ain't bringing them back, is he?
Nah, he ain't bringing them back. That hoe ain't bringing nobody back. He's a bitch. He can't.
Ah, shit. World is over there showing the address where this man is at. He's World showed the front door.
That's why I said these dudes don't want the business like that. These dudes is not built like that. None of them. You could tell. Real dudes know these dudes is clowns. Like nobody is listening to these dudes except a bunch of
dumb females.
I was just getting ready to say. I was trying to think of a nice way to say dumb females.
No, I could say that. You handle the men, we handle the women, right?
Yeah. And you notice, yeah, and they. Him and Why Not said they don't allow no men, and they tried.
Oh, let me see if I can find Why Not.
I ain't listen. I ain't gonna. Yeah, Why Not? He's a.
No, I'm not gonna show him. I just want to see if I can find him.
No, that dude. These dudes. That's why I said, man, it's unbelievable to me that people sit around and listen to these clown ass dudes. That tells you what most people are doing with their life. If you sit around and you can watch these motherfuckers for hours and you get something out of it, your life's pretty fucked up.
No, I don't see him.
Your life, I can safely say that if you sit around and you listen to this clown, Rod Hayes, Rashad Jamal, Why Not, any of these clown ass niggas, if you listen to any of them, that is an indication of where your life is.
Is Rashad Jamal still locked up?
Yeah, he's still locked up. Just like Nature Boy, but he still got dumbass people running around talking about the government set him up and because he was getting ready to change the world and he's finna take over and all that same shit they said. But it's the same. This dude literally spit Nature Boy shit verbatim.
Coffee talker to your Kev.
Huh?
Coffee.
Okay, coffee still. I'll say, Kev, a bunch of dumb hoes that's looking for soft pimping because they're tired of gorilla pimping. Coffee, wine, and water. That's like Earth, Wind, and Fire. You broke that down. That's all that it is. You said it exactly. Niza was prostituting. Aya was prostituting. Fufu was prostituting. You might as well say Nene was. So you got to think about it. Like you said, these girls, they want pimping. They just tired of the gorilla pimping. So they wanted some softer pimping like TKO, like this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I again, we can't put too much on this. We can't put too much on this shit. This shit is simple, regular old ninja shit. It just, that's all that it is.
Oh my God. I'm like, bring Nature Boy. At least he put a little look. At least I can argue and get mad with him because I could go against his energy. He more feminine than me.
That's the whole thing with them. Whenever you call them, you could tell whenever you call them on their bullshit, they start deflecting right away. And then they start trying to talk about something else, and they'll just keep talking and try to overtalk the other person because they don't have anything to say because the shit is so transparent. He knows nothing about anything because, like I said, before we start the conversation, how can you tell me something and you a 40-year-old man and you got to live with another grown man? You can't tell me anything. Your life is not successful. By definition, he just said your past decisions are your current life's situation. So that's how we know how you living, because you living in one of Gaga Gugu's houses. Your life can't be going anything anywhere close to good if you're living, first of all, with another man, but you living with a nigga like Gaga Goo. That's the only way they do. Remember, I told you earlier, it's always that dude. They never had his own apartment, has never had a car, always driving some woman's car, and he lives from woman to woman. And in between the times where he can't go directly from the woman house he was with after she put him out to the next woman house that he'd been messing with, he'll go stay with a Gaga Goo or his sister or his
See, that
mom.
man didn't go and show nothing in them back rooms or nowhere
He
past where
wouldn't
he
show
was
nothing.
looking at.
And when you saw, if you really paid attention, that was one shabby little room, and you could tell how it was set up shotgun, that was a little studio or efficiency apartment. So I don't know. Again, like I said, these dudes think people stupid. You can sit up here in a fake fur coat with this $2 jewelry around your neck, pushing your glasses up every 5 seconds, talking like this so that you understand.
Moving his arms around with
don't
his
mean
hands,
nothing.
moving his hands.
Yeah, like that shit really mean. It makes it sound so much more significant. Just like one man, whoa, man. The man has woes, so whoa, man. That's why the woman causes a man problems, because that's the kind of logic they be using. That's the kind of shit they be talking. It's so bird brain that I'm like, it's people sitting around going, oh wow, he got the knowledge. He got that knowledge. That lets you know what kind of trouble our community in. That's why we fall for the okie doke. That's why we will never get out of the circumstance that we under, because we got too many people that'll listen to fucking idiots like him, Nature Boy, why not? All of these clown ass dudes, they'll listen to them. They got a whole they be these people. These are the most low level scammers you can have. These dudes are next. These dudes are I say they one step above a booster. Because the booster ain't on the internet. They going right in the store and getting their hands dirty. These dudes, they the dudes that end up being Craigslist unearthers. You know, they be the dude that, you know, you'll find that, you know, they was holding, you know, 3 women chained up in their basement. These dudes are not, you know, polygamy to them is human trafficking. That's what they call tribes and their wives. They traffic them. Nature Boy trafficked all of them girls over there. Every one of them. He trafficked every one of them. Even when they went to Atlanta. He had them down there selling. See, I got to watch my mom. So he had them down there selling cat when they was down in Atlanta. When they first got back to the States. He had to come up. So, you know, a lot of stuff like, you know, certain stuff I don't speak on because it's, I mean, why? It don't, but, you know, a lot of people knew that. But, you know, he was prostituting them in Atlanta. Like, and so you think when stuff got tough over there and they over in Honduras or wherever else, he didn't have the girl service in the locals. You don't think they did that for money?
A lot.
You better stop playing. That's how they got a lot of their money. That's how they got back and forth a lot of places. That's why he always wanted to keep the women with him, because he can't do shit by himself, but he always got some cat for sale. So that's going to get him where he can't go. That's why I said this dude couldn't even survive without them. Oh, I don't recruit nobody. They all say, I don't recruit nobody. They just vibrate to the tribe. All they do is traffic underage girls. These dudes love underage girls too. Why not had 3 of them? He had 3 underage girls. 3 of them over there. And it's facts. This is in black and white. It's proven. You know what his reason was? Oh, I didn't know they wasn't 18. When I found out they wasn't 18, I put them out. Put them out of where? You said you never met them in real life. I didn't. Well, then how was they in your tribe? We would be in a group chat. Nigga, you got an online tribe? Like, these dudes is clowns. Like, they got people think they're in a tribe online. They've never met these people. They're getting people to send them money because they think that they're in their tribe. What is being in their tribe? Y'all in a group chat on social media? That's a tribe? I don't know what's wrong with black people, man. We try to joke on everybody, you know, and act like everybody else is stupid. We the dumb ones. We the only ones go for stupid shit like this. We the ones that go for this dumb, all this. Come on, man. The conscious community been scamming the black community since the 80s, man. The early 80s, man. I can remember as far back as 82. And I was a shorty running up and down the blocks. This NY days. You seen these dudes on the corner from sun up to sundown. They came out there on shifts because they learned that they could scam the black community. When they saw what the church was doing to the black community, they said, oh shit, we want a piece of that lick. That's what this shit is. This shit is a lick for them. When they talk about tribe, these dudes ain't building nothing. You living with somebody else. You ain't got the ability to build nothing. How can you have a tribe without building nothing? Every indigenous tribe that you ever heard of, that you can read about, that's documented, they were a tribe because they had a village, they had land, they had territory. And most of them fought and died trying to defend that land that they owned, that belonged to them. The houses they built on that. They always talking about indigenous. They don't do shit indigenous. What's indigenous about what that dude had on? Everything he had on is Babylon. From his hairstyle down, because he went to the beauty shop to get that little press and curl he had. Right? He had chemicals in that because that joint was shining. You went and bought that jewelry out of a store because you didn't make it. That fake ass fur coat you bought somewhere online from the Europeans. While you talking about, oh, you want to be a slave. Soon as somebody asks you why you scamming, your response is, oh, you want to be a slave. I got 5 trusts. People with 5 trust funds, first of all, there's no such thing. First of all. Second of all, if you have 5 trust funds, you wouldn't be on the internet 24/7 trying to hawk a fucking tribe. You wouldn't want nobody. You would be doing your thing. You wouldn't be living in another grown-ass man's house. But they scamming buddies. That's why soon as World said that, he went blank because he didn't know what to say. He's like, damn, how did he know what we was on? How did he know what we was on? See, because everybody ain't stupid. Some people will research you fuck boys and find out who you really are and what you really about. While you sitting here talking big and bad, and World and just put you on blast and showed you where you at. You at Gaga Gugu's other house.
So he made that.
World said he got 3 of them. He live in one of them with them broads. That's one of them, and it's another. You live in one of his houses. So what are you doing? You ain't doing nothing, Mr. 5 Trust. Are you crazy? Nobody that had any kind of money would be around these dudes. Nobody. Have you ever seen anybody who looked like they had money around any of these dudes? Maderi said it best. They soft pimping. That's all they doing. These dudes, they not, these dudes, they get the weakest women in our community. They get the very weakest, most downtrodden, lowest self-esteem having women in our community. And they'll tell them they're a queen and start calling them goddess. And then these dumbass bras will start, oh, I'm a chiefess. I'm a goddess. I'm a queen. Of what? Of what? Queen Nefertiti was the queen of a country. I don't know what y'all the queen of. Some people that's in a group chat online, that's what you the chiefess and the queen of? Because y'all don't even have a stable foundation, a stable place. Y'all don't even have a headquarters. Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all all couch surfing. All of y'all.
They don't even have an LLC.
No. If they had an LLC, don't you know they would be pumping that LLC every 2 seconds? They'll tell you they got an LLC. Show me some paperwork. Any of them. Oh, I got an LLC in Puerto Rico. I got a Puerto Rico LLC. You ain't got a Puerto Rican identification. How you gonna have an LLC in a country where you don't even have an identification at?
You saying hi to the people that's coming in, guys?
Huh?
Y'all say hi to the people coming in.
Hello,
Scorpio Queen, what up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we greeted everybody. Madeira, you know, she fam, she been in.
No,
M
I
Dub
seen
been in.
already. I didn't see Scorpio Queen. But I know I had to go get me some junk food or something. I can't be taking these people gonna have me fat as a house with listening to this stupidness. I have to have something to munch on me and my Nick.
I'm eating some banana cream pie.
MW said they get the vulnerable women. Well, that's true, but here's where I slightly disagree. I don't think they're vulnerable. I think they're just like them. I think that they figure, oh, this nigga slick enough to scam. If I get down with him, then you know I'm gonna reap the benefits of it.
Yeah, just like the same girls. They know them ninjas out there selling drugs. They get with them.
They know. They know what they're doing. All of these dudes are bisexual. How? So you mean to tell me a girl went from Gaga Goo Goo? No, she went from Why Not to Gaga Goo Goo to Musa, and that was all by accident.
And they're all.
And then Elizabeth went from Carbonation, right? With Zay and his mama, went from Carbonation, started their own Crown Melanin. Then Velvet came and messed that up, and Zay was gonna leave Elizabeth for Velvet. Remember when Velvet was at the house and Nature Boy tried to come over and break in the house? So then Elizabeth left. Now she with Kite. Now, do you see the pattern? Do you see the pattern? These people are just swapping other people out. That's all they're doing.
I'm eating then.
And do you remember when Velvet got with that dude? She was like, "Oh, it just happened so much." The same thing she said about Solar. It just
remember,
so
she was supposed to get with Zay. Remember that?
And
that's why she went there.
We had such magic chemistry and all that and all
she
that.
She said that with Dylan too, didn't she? She said that with Dylan too.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Letting them give her daughter a bath a week after she met him. You know, that's how they rock. That's how they get down. All of these people are weird. All these people are sexually deviant. Every single one of them. They're all weird. That dude is weird. Could you see that dude hugging up on you, kissing on you? That dude is weird.
No.
Thank you. That dude is weird.
I knew he wasn't talking to me.
No, I'm just asking hypothetically.
I knew you were talking to Boss.
No, I wasn't talking to either one of y'all because I know y'all ain't finna let that no feminine ass dude like that get close to y'all. But I'm just saying these are the type of women that you'll get 3 or 4. Listen.
Let's talk about the 5 sciences. Okay, tell me where it gotten you.
Exactly. You living in somebody else ain't got nothing.
Get you nowhere.
You ain't got nothing.
Scamming, talking about credit and shit, which have nothing to do with the 5 sciences. And no, you can't manifest it. Because if you're manifesting it, why are you putting it out to me? Shouldn't it be
right? And if you manifest it, how come it hasn't happened? How come you haven't taken over the world? If you can manifest shit, you can move shit with your mind. Nigga, you should be the baddest, untouchable motherfucker in the world. What are you talking about?
Having in his mouth. Oh, Lord.
Man. These people.
When they send me that letter, I'm gonna send it straight to you.
These dudes is a joke. Well, we could see he don't want no smoke, so you might as well change that weak ass title because you don't want no smoke, obviously. Because shit, world ain't do nothing but lit the end of the blunt and his ass is stupid.
Kev is tired. Kev, you is tired. You tired.
Boss lady just got kicked.
I guess you're saying you're tired because you just a cursing and cursing. We gotta get your mouth YouTube ready. When you can slip, but just don't, you know.
Wait a minute, say that again.
I said, well, you can slip here and there, but when you be, boy,
y'all gotta remind me because I don't even be hearing myself sometimes. Matter of fact, that's my signal. We were supposed to be getting off 6 minutes from the last break, remember?
I know, right, guys? Thank you guys for being here. We will be back on. I'm gonna be on a little bit early. I took my nap too long though today. I was a nice little nappy.
Yeah.
So I'll probably come on tomorrow and then take my nap and then come back. But we're gonna start hunting their asses down. Get ready, Cass. Now we can ready to go.
Yeah, we gonna get on their ass early. This is my new full-time job. Being on their ass. Being on their ass. Peace, M-Dub. Peace, gang. James King, Maderi. Everybody in the chat. Scorpio Queen. You know I love when y'all come in and chop it up. All y'all add y'all very, very interesting point of views and perspectives. So, you know, come over, kick it with us. All the Bush babies. Y'all can stay anonymous. Just come over and, you know, get some of the build and keep it moving. But I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow, man. Love y'all. Chat. You already know, Suge.
I'm going to watch my Christmas movie. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace, boss lady. I will see you in the morning. But hold on. King Cab, this is you. Those, I don't know what that means. And you know it. What does that mean?
That's like the cussing, you know, they got the sticker over the mouth because you're going to say a bad word.
Oh.
That's what that emoji's for, yeah. You show right, Gary.
No emojis.
And I try so hard because you know why? The people, and it's certain people, I put it like this. Nobody say nothing about me cursing except the people that really love me. My grandbaby, my wife, well, my mother never hears me curse, and my niece. They all tell me about my mouth. That's why I had to apologize to Mother Love's Logic earlier, because I don't want to be getting out my body, but this shit here, it irks me on a whole nother level. It disturbs my soul to know that these dudes is getting up here, getting money out of people, knowing what type of human beings they really are. You know what I'm saying? We all know these people in real life, and it's like, we ain't gonna let them breathe. We gonna keep our foot on their neck. So we'll pick up right where we left off tomorrow. We're gonna get our foot right back on somebody else's neck tomorrow.
We're gonna do that 9-1.
Okay, bet. 9, dog.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming. World,
Peace,
keep
fam.
on setting that fire, world. Keep setting that fire.
Yeah, shout out King World. Salute, bro.
All right, we out. Peace.
Peace.